Okay, we live.
We're live? Are we live? And alive?
Yes, sir.
You and I are nice and colorful today, by the way.
I'm telling you, I love this one. I wore it 3 straight days already.
Gee. You look at it, I still don't have my smell back.
I do.
I actually do, but I don't smell it. It looks good. It looks good.
Nice.
The lavender?
I like the color, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Brings out my eyes.
Yeah, okay.
Who told you that, man? Your mom told you that?
My mom.
All right, she's a nice woman. All right, we'll let her slide on that one. Guys, welcome to the live stream. We've got 2 fiery matches. Peter is mad because we're putting the Atalanta game, the AC Milan against Atalanta, on our level TV, our first TV, the bottom TV. And then the top one, we're going to leave on Udinese versus Inter.
We know which one's a better match, Pete. Come on.
Neck, man, because of this guy.
It's not that bad. You can
I
you like raise your level
No,
or
it's
something.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you got the sound. Guys, I want everybody right now, drop your comments, your score predictions for AC Milan against Atalanta. It's sure to be a fiery match. We do have, it doesn't mean too much, in my opinion, but we do have to say that Winter Champs is on the line right now. We're halfway through the season. After this match, we'll be halfway through the season. AC Milan, of course, sit in first place by 3 additional points. And Inter are 3 points behind in second place. If AC Milan win or tie, they will be winter champs, halfway champs. And I'm looking for the stat right now as far as how many times the winter champ has won. And I have it. 19 out of the past 26 teams who came in first in the winter went on to win the Scudetto. Make of it what you will. I don't care. But that is the way that it is. If Milan did lose and Inter won, based off goal difference, Inter would be winter champs. And yes, we know Serie is head-to-head, but Serie only goes head-to-head after both matches are played. So technically, Inter would be winter champs if they did win. So that's on display. Not that it will mean too much. Peter is also watching another match on his computer.
I have 3 matches, yeah. Catanzaro, Potenza, Serie C. Some Serie C action.
Catanzaro. That's our,
Why don't you tell
that's our boy Adamo.
Why don't you tell the boys why you're watching this?
Well, we got Gennaro Nigro, Italian-American from New Jersey. He's playing for Potenza. So
What
we got to make
position?
sure to watch it. Well, he's actually pretty versatile. So he could play the 6, 8, and predominantly as a wing back. But
Top.
left foot, right foot. The kid is amazing, man.
But the reason why is because
he's
your friend.
No. I mean, I represent him. Yeah,
that's what I was getting
that
at.
we got.
So yeah, guys, we've got a lot on display right now. Udinese against Inter. Udinese, obviously a team that's going to be fighting for salvation this year. There have been some rumors, not from the best of sources. Tutto Sport was saying that Inter are trying to push for that deal with De Paul. Of course, we know that any team would love to have a player like him. So this could be an opportunity to see him live and first and in hand.
This transfer window is very weird. A lot of teams don't have money. We see Papu Gomez looks like he's going to go to Sevilla. No Italian team was going to be able to pay a certain price, even though Atalanta didn't want to sell him to an Italian team. We see Juventus looks like they're going to lose out on Ryan Reynolds because they weren't able to pay the money up front, and Roma is. So it's hard this January, especially with COVID. A lot of teams, operating at a loss. It's going to be interesting when, especially if like Inter is struggling, Juventus is struggling, then the rest of the teams are struggling.
Milan's killing the Mercato.
Yeah, Milan,
I don't know.
Like
they won the lottery.
They're flying.
There's
some smart. Listen, I said it before. Smart transactions.
My man Gazidis is killing it over there.
Not Gazidis. If it was for Gazidis, Milan would not have any of this.
They must have. I think they
reason.
tied Gazidis up in the corner. He looks like Bernie Sanders over there.
He's just sitting
down doing nothing.
You guys are
yeah, because Maldini was the one that wanted to keep Pioli, keep Maldini. He wanted to get Ranić and all that kind of big stuff. Guys, yes, we know Antonio is not here. He won't be here for today. We're gonna hope to get him. We just did a photo shoot for an Italian newspaper just the other day where we had Antonio and we had everybody. So that will be coming out really, really soon. We did post on IFTV about who has been the first half player of the season right now, and that's what I want to know from the guys over here. Obviously in our graphic, which guys, if you want, by the way, you could vote on our Instagram stories at Italian Football TV for who the winner will be, and then the winner will be announced. I want to go around on this table. We have Ronaldo, Zlatan, Mkhitaryan, Lukaku, Hakimi, Theo, Barella, and Kessie. By the way, first off, I don't have to ask Michael, but do you guys agree with the 8 selections that we made? I thought that those have been the best. If we miss somebody, just let us know. As far as who has been the best, I will say that Ibra has been the most impactful of them all, but maybe in terms of the player that has surprised me the most or that I was really excited to see, Hakimi, because I think he's been unbelievable and he filled the position that Inter really needed in that backline. And I just love his technical ability to go up, down, score goals. He's just an incredible fullback that's really brought to life. Obviously, Barella has been great for Inter too. Those have been my 3, but I would say Zlatan has been the most impactful because there was no logical reason for this Milan to be in first place at this point, going into become winter champs possibly.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Hakimi, but because he had a little rocky start. He's good now, but I wouldn't say for the whole first half of the season. I gotta give it a Zlatan one. He only played a certain amount of games, and all the games he played, he always made some sort of impact. He has more goals than he has appearances, so I can't see another player getting chosen over him.
Anthony Tata puts in a good point. He even got COVID and he's hurt, and he still couldn't stop scoring.
He's a beast.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Peter, do you agree? Or
Peter,
do you have
first of all,
different?
did we miss anybody
Yeah.
from this list?
Oh, I think you pretty much hit it.
Insigne and Immobile were the 2 that we tried to fit in.
They were a little
we
back and forth.
We almost got rid of Hakimi and Theo, but how can we not put we needed some defenders?
Well, how many people can you put up for MVP? Yeah. I think if you're gonna say, Immobile compared to Ibrahimovic, not a shot. Compared to Lukaku, I'm sorry, Lukaku's been playing better, and not trying to be biased, but it's just a matter of fact. And even with Insigne, he scored a lot of goals this year, but Napoli right there. Maybe he could have been put in the mention rather than let's see, who do we gotta look at?
Who would you replace? You're gonna say Kessie. I know you're gonna say Kessie.
Yeah,
I know
Kessie,
you're gonna
I'm not. Listen, I like players. I'm like Cassano that can play the ball. But the only difference that I see with Cassano is that Barella, he can play the ball. He might play as that hard-nosed midfielder up and down, box to box. But Barella also has a nice touch. He's got some assists this year. So,
so
who's the first half MVP?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give it to Ibrahimovic. How about that? Because the Milan's in first.
I like how it's like charity. You're like,
Yeah,
all right, I'll
listen.
give you
Give it
Now,
anybody
what do you
wish.
really
They
want?
could take
What
the
do you really
MVP.
think
They
it
could
did?
take the winter championship. In the end, as long as we know what's gonna happen in May, that's all that matters. So
I want to. The match is about to begin. Michael, I would like you to read off the lineups. And by the way, I don't know what you're using for the lineup. So what website or app are you using?
We're actually using One Football. To check. Yeah, Marco, you want to say a little bit about One Football?
We are actually partnered with One Football for this match and a few other upcoming matches. They will be the sponsor to our scoreboard on Milan against Atalanta. I will drop a link right now where you could download the app. I got to be honest, it's sick. Like, if you need results, scores, table, even news, all this stuff that you'll brag to your friends about. If you're a football fan, you got to download One Football. They also have what's crazy, and make sure you use our link. I just downloaded, I just sent it because it helps us out.
Yes.
They're supporting us. They're supporting creators. They're supporting IFTV. So if you like the content and you enjoy everything that we're doing at IFTV, make sure you do that. It's a little thing, but it helps and goes a long way. So the more you could spread that link, get that link. I know you're in all these like WhatsApp or iMessage, group message, or Instagram DMs. Send that link and tell them, hey, boys, I need to help my friends at IFTV out. Download that, send it to them, all that kind of good stuff.
And if you have the app already and you still want to help out the boys, uninstall it real quick, download from the app, and you're helping out the boys.
So what's really cool, and Michael will go to the lineups right now. I was just messing around with it, and I realized that they have an AR feature in this where you can literally put the lineups to any match on any surface. I put it on the table. I put it in the field in the back. I put it on the carpet on the floor. Michael, cut to it right now. This is the video that I was recording. Did this totally on accident, and this is incredible. I love how it followed me around. You can even go like really zoomed in on the players. They follow you. Even the faces and the pictures move with it. I love that you could tap on each player, and it'll give you stats for it. It'll tell you.
Marco, you even went in the back to make it even more efficient with the turf, right?
Yeah, I did.
You made it look like Sky or something.
I know. It makes you feel like you're part of the game. So that's I thought it was really cool.
yeah, when I saw that this morning, I was like, what?
Right there.
Yeah, it's wild. We're also back to the game, so make sure you hit that One Football. We appreciate everybody who is loving that support. Udinese, Inter, everything is kicking off right now. Mario Mandzukic on the bench for AC Milan.
Maybe we could see him. I love Mandzukic. I want to see if he still has that fire. And he's not going to obviously play a lot of minutes, but the time he does come in 20, 25 minutes, I want to see how it is. Maybe we'll see him today. Who knows?
Peter, do you care about Winter Champ?
No. You came up with that stat, but
19
listen,
out of 26.
I think if we want to be quite honest, right? The past 10 years, Juventus have dominated. Before that, the past 7 years, Inter dominated. So it was for a decent 17 to 18 years where it was, one or two teams that were up for the Scudetto. This year is a completely different when we see the points, the difference, how every team is playing. There's favorites, and obviously Milan, Inter are going to be favorites this year. But Napoli, if they have a good run, if Juventus could come back to life, there's still, different teams that can win it. So Winter Championship doesn't mean anything. In the end, it's all about what happens in May.
Udinese.
Wow.
But Peter, at the same time, don't you think it does show how far Milan have come to become winter champs?
For sure. I think we forget the end of last year. Milan was the best team. The way that they played, and the way that.
Post-COVID.
It's important.
Yeah.
Oh, Ibra!
With
the shot early on.
Oof.
Doesn't get it off.
Offside.
So it is important, right? And you would say like the Milan management did a great job to get them to this point?
I didn't say that it's
No.
important.
I'm saying it's good though.
Yeah. Oh, no. For Milan, yes.
So
for Milan, it's very important.
So Maldini did a great job at getting the team to this point,
I knew where this
right?
headed once Marco opened
Yes.
it,
Right?
Maldini.
So I think that Michael needs to make the coffee for us today.
That's right.
I think because you're saying, what does Maldini know? We're halfway through a season. You keep saying, oh, wait, but we're halfway through.
I guess
think
that
it's
is
only fair.
I guess I'll give you half a coffee since we're
I'll take cappuccino.
Macchiato, latte parziale scremato. Okay.
Mike, give me the. I want to show you. I want to show your Mike. I want to show the angle. Give me your computer. There we go. We'll show Mike hitting the Calcio Cafe right there. Mike, give a little smile.
Look at this.
Give a little
Listen,
smile,
Milan. The way Milan's
There we
playing,
go.
unbelievable.
Amazing, right?
Mike, the way you make coffee, no one else does it, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we
Look at him.
We got to keep complimenting.
Look at
him
this
on the
skill.
coffee.
Look at this. Look at that flick of the wrist. Hold on. Show him how you put. Show him how you do that. Show him. Show him. Oh yeah, that's beauty. That's a beauty.
What a guy. Okay, here we go. Put his computer.
Hey, listen.
right
If the IFTV doesn't work out for you, Mike, you know you could always get a nice barista job.
He was one.
I know.
He was one. That's why he's good at it. That's where it came from.
Did you want a macchiato or did you want
No, regular espresso's fine. Yeah.
For the people who saying how to do the thing with the table lineup, guys, just go into the OneFootball app. I'm on AC Milan versus Atalanta. I go to the lineup section and then scroll down. It says view it in AR, and then from there you just point it at a little surface. You gotta like angle it a little well. It takes some getting to used to. Don't actually put it flat. Put it like tilted a little bit, and then you get it every time. Very easy. How's Inter's lineup? I didn't even really look at
Pretty
at
much the
Inter.
same.
Nobody's out.
No.
Hakimi starting.
Yes.
The midfield is
Never excuses. Brozovic, Vidal, Barella. Me. What'd you do?
You want a doppio?
What do you mean a doppio? How do you want me to hold this?
Oh, it spilled everything?
No, I'll play with you.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna.
Thank you, sir.
Let's take a look. I'm on the OneFootball app right now. Udinese. Of course, we got DePaul starting. De Olofeo, Lasagna. Some of the guys that we look for. 3-5-2 formation for them.
Right.
And then Inter side. Pretty much like you said, 3-5-2 classic. Bastoni, De Vrij, Skriniar. Bastoni was one who I was thinking for team of the year, for best of the first half, but competition's tough.
He's done great. He's improved a lot, but I don't think best. Not yet. He still has to prove some more.
So Vidal, Brozovic, and Barella. Okay.
So listen, Inter out of Europe, obviously it sucks, but these are now the games that are going to make a difference. Starting, in a couple of weeks, as Champions League gets back, Europa League gets back, and where Milan, Juventus, all these other teams are still in it, Lazio, Napoli are still in it, and they have to play the midweek game. There's going to be a problem now that they have to be able to manage the players right. Inter, they're going to have one game a week. So these games are important right now. And just to think, look, let's say, it goes down to the last day, which I actually would like, and then obviously Inter winning the whole thing and the last day is beautiful. But you're going to have Atalanta Milan as your last day and Inter Udinese. This is a tough game for Milan and, and they could win. I'm not saying they're not going to win, but Atalanta plays, we know how they play.
I wanna take a second. Oh, thank you so much, Mike. Wow. Look at this.
Professional, man.
Look at this. By the way, Gianluca Palanca was making fun of your cappuccino. What is that?
Who's
The
cappuccino?
mercato jar we have here for tips.
We
but
only
We
got
need
the
it.
crumbs.
it's fucking empty over
Yeah,
here.
we only got the crumbs, man. We can't afford to tip.
Zhang is bankrupt, so I can't give you anything.
We got to spend in the real mercato. Before I want to talk about Atalanta real quick, but before I do, I just want to give a shout out to IG Pete Black 7. Thank you for your subscription on Twitch. I don't know if that was that you on the side?
That's not me.
not
That's
you.
not
Okay,
me.
go ahead.
It's a nice name, but
It is, right?
I'm gonna consider it.
IG Pete Black 7.
Yeah.
The 7 is just perfect. Tops it off well.
I mean the 7.
Yeah, it's funny. We got a Greek making the coffee. I thought the Italians have to do the coffee. Mike is good at it though.
And no tip.
And no tip. Exactly. Let's talk about Atalanta for a second, because this fixture, Atalanta against Milan, has always been a wild one. We've seen some crazy results. If I think back
Nice tackle.
to that match, I mean, Atalanta went, was it 6? That early morning 6:30 a.m. game, I remember. I think it was like 6-0 that it ended up ending between Atalanta and Milan. And let's see if it will work.
6-0. That sounds a little too much.
Wasn't it?
But with Gianpaolo, you're saying when Gianpaolo was there?
Yeah, remember Inter?
I don't remember that.
Milan
Look at that.
against-
Good ball. Lautaro over the top. You got to finish. Yes.
Take it off.
Offside.
Take it off.
Porca miseria.
5-0. Okay, so it ended 5-0.
That would have been a nice early goal for you.
Oh,
Petey.
man.
But it's not that. I mean,
Whoa.
What?
They got to check the
I know.
VAR.
Wasn't looking.
do we think this Atalanta is different than last year?
Different in what way?
Not
Like
as
not
potent.
as. I don't know if the Champions League is catching up to them. The problems with Papu. I feel like they had a rocky start, but I feel like they're going back in that path. I think they're only 5th place. They're definitely going to be fighting for a 4th spot. I think it's the same Atalanta with a rocky star.
See, I'm trying to find out right now in this match, right? If it was last year, I would have said Atalanta for sure. And I'm trying to understand, would I have right now where I'm favoring Milan to win this match? Is it because Milan has gotten so much better, or is it also because Atalanta has dipped a little bit?
Listen, Milan, the way they're playing, they can verse anyone, and they'll put on a good fight and a good show. Atalanta for the past couple of years, they've never really started so hot, or like even throughout the season, they're gonna have some dips, obviously, because of the style that they play and stuff.
Oh, Leao.
But they're the most consistent, Atalanta, and also the way that they play, you can identify Gasperini's system. So it's always tough because the way that they attack with the wing backs going all the way up. So I don't know. I think what happens is that Atalanta now doesn't surprise us anymore. So we're being a little bit more critical.
Could be.
That's what I think. Because I think Atalanta still play amazing football. And maybe the results, like even with the Genoa, you tied 0-0. In the game, it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
To your point about Atalanta starting slow, they also, I remember the first year that they went into Europe, their first, I want to say 4 to 7 games, they were doing so bad that there was even rumors of Gasperini getting sacked. I know I watched, in Italy, they had a documentary on Atalanta, and I watched it like a couple nights ago. It's all in Italian, unfortunately, so for the people that don't, but they were saying how like even the newspapers were criticizing Gasperini in those first couple games, and then they ended up turning it around and obviously qualifying for really, really big things.
Well, we have a little joke. Mario and I, we were actually at the game on Atalanta when they played Man City.
Oh, yeah.
So ever since then, Atalanta and Champions League were amazing.
You think they saw your faces?
They got the tie.
Motivation.
I went down into the locker room. I told them, don't listen to Gasperini.
He doesn't know anything. Yeah.
I pulled Antonio.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sounds like Antonio without the going for Gasperini part. Pablo Gomez to Sevilla.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Official?
What a disappointment. Not official, but it seems like it will be
Very
official.
close.
That's really, really, really disappointing.
Well, it sucks for Serie A fans because I love Papu. First off, what a great player, but also a great personality. The whole Papu dance and the stuff in the locker room.
The thing is, it was kind of obvious because they weren't going to sell to any big club in Italy, and he wasn't going to go to a team that wasn't fighting for Champions League. So it kind of makes sense on his part, but it does suck to see. He was here for so long. He played at Catania, so he had a history with Calcio.
No, he loved Italy and he loved everything about it. I'm just so surprised because, in my opinion, he's been one of the most underrated players in Serie A. I don't think that enough people have talked about him, and I see him as an added asset to so many teams, especially for 10 million. And I know people will say, he's 33 years old, this and that, but I think that he could be a great asset for any of the teams that are fighting for Champions League and even Scudetto range. I would have loved to see him stay in Serie A and be able to see that.
Even cheaper than 10 million. They have an agreement close to 5 to 6 million. Oof. So, that's an absolute steal.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that nobody's taking it.
Well, you have to remember, also the player has a big influence.
He's older too.
No, but I'm saying depends on where he wants to go. If they had a bigger offer, there was reports that MLS wanted him. He wasn't coming to MLS. He's not gonna come here in this stage of his career.
That would have been nice. Like a little Joe Winkle.
Yeah, but he was gonna go to Cincinnati. I don't know if you want to go there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Ohio,
any Cincinnati
right?
fans, people that we got over there.
Ohio.
But Atalanta already said no to Italy. Ooh. Also, the Italian teams probably didn't have enough money to really put out.
Under 10
you'd be surprised.
million.
You'd be surprised.
What do you mean?
For January, you'd be surprised.
Theo,
you can take out a loan for that, Pete.
Well, they would want a loan and an option to buy or something like that, obligation to buy. But Sevilla put up the money. Good destination, Champions League.
He fits our kind of playing style also.
Monchi, baby.
Monchi.
Yeah, Monchi knows him well.
So.
Yeah, it's just disappointing to see him go, I guess, is the bigger aspect to it. We also got to talk about Roma against Spezia. First of all, to break down the Roma situation, there is so much drama in Rome at the moment. Before the match, there was, if those don't know, Roma played Coppa Italia match against Spezia. Spezia ended up winning 4-2 in a match where Roma put in too many substitutions where they, on paper, lost the game 3-0. So even if they won, they would have lost no matter what. There was apparently rumors, according to different Italian newspapers, which feel like they're actually true now, that Fonseca was in an argument with a few different players, the biggest one being Edin Dzeko, who he seems like doesn't want to be part of the team anymore. He wasn't called up today, they say, for injury problems. They played Spezia, actually, today in an extremely dramatic match. Roma were up 3-1 at one point. Spezia, in the 87th, 88th minute, scored 3-3.
Even later.
And then, maybe later,
Crazy,
maybe 90.
dude.
And then Lorenzo Pellegrini, who's been an underrated leader for this Roma
Their
side
captain.
for some time. What?
He was a captain today.
For some time, scored the winner in the 92nd minute, 4-3. It had all the drama in it. Peter, break this down.
Yeah, I mean, first off, I'm rooting for Spezia because I've said it. I mentioned it before. The coach Vincenzo Italiano is from Sicily, from Ribera, Provincia Agrigento. So I'm always gonna root for him.
And he's good.
got the
idea.
team moving, and they're playing well. And there's some top teams in even Premier League, Premiership that's looking for some of his players. So they're really doing a great job. Going back to the game, but Roma, you're winning 3-1. You got to finish the game. I'm sorry. You played, but defensively they're so
You saw
poor.
Smalling's error?
Oh my God, the error not even in Serie D. They make that error. But even Kumbula seems a shadow of himself from last year. We saw the player that was young and so confident when he would make a tackle. Yeah, well, that's the problem.
He doesn't play. He's not a
so
starter.
today, not that he made two big errors, right? One of them came off a deflection, Smalling and whatnot, but
He's rusty.
he was part of the problem this year. So this game, sorry, but Roma,
What a ball!
nice ball, not a ball.
Hot
Goal.
corner.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice shot.
That could have creeped in.
So yeah, but also for the grand scheme of things, making the Serie A competitive and more entertaining, it was good to see Roma bounce back, get that win, and they're still in that Champions League hunt. I don't know if Scudetto, but they're there.
What happens with Dzeko now, Peter?
I mean, listen, I love Dzeko, and I don't think you could have Mayoral, substituting Dzeko.
Scored twice today.
He did, but he's not a Dzeko. I'm sorry.
It seems like Fonseca doesn't like a Dzeko.
Well, at that point, then you gotta look to sell him. But same thing with Papu Gomez.
If you're Roma right now, and just to say the rumors, and then we'll give our opinion. There are rumors that Allegri is wanted by Friedkin and the new American group that own the team. If you're Roma right now, number one, Fonseca. What's your opinion on Fonseca? Because we've praised Fonseca. We've all been here saying that we like his ideas, we like what he's done. But there is a mix amongst Roma fans who think maybe he doesn't have a great opportunity for Atalanta here. Calabria is amazing these days.
He improves
It's
so much.
unbelievable. He's so good. Sorry.
No.
Continue.
Listen, Fonseca, I think going forward, he's a great coach. How he has the team play. We were talking about Roma playing amazing the first couple of games. Then all of a sudden, a string of bad results, and everyone's like, oh, it's the end of the world. I think Roma fans, they have to understand that, you have new ownership, you have a new project, you have to be able to trust a coach. Allegri, we know already. He's a proven winner. If he goes to Roma, he'll do well. But your team is not going to play a nice style or a style of football that you see Fonseca's Roma playing.
You can get
right?
results, though.
Yeah, but you'll get the results. That being said, I think it's a little too early to start talking about Allegri. Let's see how the whole overall season goes and give Fonseca the time. Also, the game today and the games in the past also, like even losing to Spezia in the Coppa Italia, there were some big defensive blunders. And I mean, a coach is not the one that steps foot on the field, and he's not going to be playing. So if you got to make that up.
I don't think if Fonseca does stay, which could be the case, you got to look at it on the side how Atalanta and Gasperini and Papu Gomez looked at it. Dzeko's in the twilight of his career, has maybe one maybe a good season left. Mayoral, I think maybe you bet on him. He's much younger than him. You buy him from Real and see what happens.
It's a very different situation because what Gasperini has done with Atalanta is proven. It's been a miracle what Gasperini did with Atalanta, so it was a no-brainer. Fonseca's still a question mark, and as it is for their ownership group, and they're thinking if I feel for Allegri, he has to be the most winning coach that can get a job. Oh my gosh! Save from Gigio Donnarumma,
Listen,
crossing by Hateboer.
He's also picky too, though.
Atalanta's getting more chances, but it's a back and forth game.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very
exciting.
interesting.
It's what we would expect from Atalanta, Milan, of course. But for what I was saying with Allegri, he's won so much. He won so much with Juventus. He's won, almost everywhere that he's gone. He puts his team out in a very structured manner, doesn't risk too much, puts things exactly how they should be, and his teams are really, really organized. He's left Juventus on I would still say a high, where obviously they didn't do great in Champions League, but he got to the final 2 times, and his team wasn't as good as those teams that he played in the final. He wanted the move to Manchester United. He wanted the move to a city, to one of these big teams. The jobs haven't opened up. He's gotten screwed also with COVID, with how things went. The PSG took Pochettino over him, so he hasn't had a great not retirement. What is it, sabbatical?
Pause. Yeah.
Break.
Sabbatical. You want to
break
say.
in his coaching. So he might look at this Roma opportunity and say, "Hey, it's still a big team. It's still an opportunity to grow with a lot of young players. I could take this on." Atalanta.
Ilicic, die. Come on, man. Cut him. Yeah.
Bravo.
Man,
What a
nah.
tackle.
He missed the shot, man.
Incredible. Good defense there.
He missed the shot the first time.
For Roma fans, I think Allegri going, I think that would be a great option. I don't know how well Fonseca could continue. I feel like eventually stuff's going to catch up to him, and he's not going to be getting the results. He's going to be dropping the points. But Allegri could make Roma into a team that could potentially be fighting for the Scudetto.
Allegri is a tactical coach. He's going to know the system. He's going to have the team get the results.
Mm-hmm.
When he was with Cagliari, when he was with Milan.
Tonali. That's a bad lost ball.
Put a nice cross. Come on. Nice goal.
Cassiao.
Oh.
Look how tall Zapata
Oh, my
is.
God.
Yo, what is
My
going
God.
on? Pinball over here. There we go.
So yeah, I understand the American group, and obviously, whoever is in charge of the Verona loss, the reason why they lost the Verona loss, the team manager who didn't know that you can't put in more subs. They have to be fired.
Well, he was fired.
That's
he was fired.
But that's
a rumor.
That is
Yeah,
just
that's what they say.
up incompetence at its finest. And again, I don't blame Fonseca. I know some people did, and I think you made a good point about you get lost in the heat of the moment. It's not really his decision, so it's definitely the team manager. But it just embodies what's happening at Roma, where there's always seems to be this kind of confusion. They need stability. They need to build on top of this. I like Fonseca. I always have. I think that he does put out his team. But if you had the opportunity to get Allegri, I think he'll bring real stability to Roma. And I don't care about you're not going to play good. Who cares? You're Roma at this point.
How about-
You're not going out there to put on a brand of football.
Yeah.
Try to win. Try to win something. I think Allegri would provide the best chance for Roma to win something.
Would you put Sari over Fonseca too, or no? If there was for that, or what?
Sadi could fit Roma, but now you're talking about like a 4 or 5 year.
Yeah, it's going to be.
That's like a.
So
he's
you're
going to try
saying
to do
more
what
of the
Napoli
now, right?
did. Yeah, if you want a now team like right away, Allegri will get you a solid team.
Allegri will
He'll get
definitely-
you Champions League and really get
at
you
least Champions League.
qualifying for
Yeah,
Champions League. Obviously,
at
is what I'm
least.
talking about. So I don't know. I like the idea. Sadi, let him go to Napoli. Let him go with back to Naples. I know I've seen some Napoli fans saying the same thing after they went out of the Supercoppa with Gattuso and the poor substitutions that he made. Got a donation. Oh, our boy Giuseppe. Thank you so much. He said, "Ciao belli, mind my words, or mark my words. Atalanta win this." All right, Giuseppe.
Ooh,
All
they're
right,
playing
we
good.
will.
They're playing good.
We will. So that could mean that Inter go as the winter champs, which of course, who knows what it'll mean. It will put the pressure on Peter.
No, you
and
know what
Peter's
it'll
not
mean?
gonna like that.
It'll mean that we'll have another video from Antonio where he's gonna go off. Oh, we're gonna have just the crumbs. We're gonna have this.
Yeah, playing those
nothing
little
like that.
games.
All those mind games. But listen, doesn't matter. You just gotta go out and win.
That's true. Rocco brought up a point that we talked about in the past, with Fonseca's record against the top teams, how he hasn't still managed.
Don't tell me Lautaro missed.
Oh my gosh.
Miseria, Lautaro. You gotta
Musso is
finish
amazing,
that,
man.
man.
Yo,
That's
two
your next-
guys slide tackle.
That's your next keeper, by the way. That's your next boy. I'm telling you. I'm predicting it now.
Wait, did he mess it up or someone else messed it up?
Someone messed it up.
Oh.
The pass.
Oh my
But
God.
Lautaro,
Who's
you
our
gotta
right back?
finish, man.
Yeah,
You
Lautaro.
gotta finish these. You gotta bury
Unbelievable
these
save.
chances. Even,
Lautaro's
even with
point-
Juve, how many chances he missed? This guy, Maro.
Yeah, he missed like two good chances for sure. Yeah, guys,
Oh,
you
man.
have both Inter and Milan game on. We got two TVs right on top of each other. We ain't missing anything.
Muso's your next keeper. He's the next Inter keeper. If I was Inter, I would look at him. He fits everything that would be perfect for Inter. Nice young.
His agent's been
cold,
saying it for so long. He wants it still to happen so bad.
a nice young goalkeeper who could build in from Handanovic. I don't think you need to throw Handanovic out next year, especially with where the market is. You're not going to go out and buy a top keeper like Liverpool did with Alisson or something like that. I think he's got the great reality of understanding Serie A, being a vocal goalkeeper, and Argentinian. You guys always love the Argentinians.
Is Musso a top goalkeeper or not? Because if he's not, then you gotta go for another guy. Because he's not young anymore. He's a younger.
With
but-
25.
Yeah, he's got to be mid
so
20s.
he's-
Yeah, he's
that's the time to
I don't
shine,
know.
man.
He's pretty
And,
good. He has a lot of clean sheets considering he's at
Yeah.
Udine, but I don't know if we don't
So
know if
who
he's
would you
your
get?
guy.
Provide an
Listen, I
alternative.
haven't really thought about goalkeepers and stuff because also, it's a position where,
Oh.
you don't want to spend too much. We're not the Liverpools of the world that you spend 70 million for a top goalie.
That's why I provide you with an
Um,
alternative, but you've thrown my alternative.
No, I didn't
out.
throw him out.
You did not respond well to my alternative. You did not respond well to it.
You said Musso is he's a young guy. He's gonna take some time.
What-
If you buy Musso, he's gotta be the number one. Andanovic comes down to number two.
Like what Juventus
Toldo
did
did with Julio Cesar.
What Juventus did, Buffon and Chesney.
Yeah, but Buffon got kicked out
What does that have to do with what I said?
because that's his Juventus
What do you
style.
think? What do you think of Cranio?
Okay, and you guys will do the same thing.
P, what do you think of Cranio?
Cranio is
I think
good, but he's
more
always
ready.
injured and he's too
Yeah,
short
is
for me.
always
I don't know.
injured. I would say short, bro.
Yeah, he's 5'11".
He jumps. He makes
you,
up for
you
it.
offended Mike by calling him short.
No, I didn't mean it like that. He jumps. That guy jumps like a spider.
Yeah, but I don't know. He has great games, and
Yeah,
then he
he is
has some
injured.
poor games.
He has
But listen, the goalkeeper's only as good as his defenders in front of him also. Remember.
If you got a better defense, less shots at you. Ooh,
Bravo de Rune, our friend over there, taking the
that's
ball away
right.
from Ibra.
Martin.
I don't know if you saw the
Theo manhandling Ilicic.
the auto goal video this morning. Oh,
No.
it was great, man. They do such a great job.
cartoon stuff?
Yeah, it's great stuff. Really funny. For anyone that understands Italian,
Like me.
I would
What was it? Give us a little recap.
no, it just goes inside like the the locker rooms and stuff like that, in a sense, like make this fictitious little story about Milan. Ibrahimovic was looking for someone that's a bad boy type of thing, and eventually gets Mandzukic. He interviews like the Joker. He interviews Matteo Renzi. So it was pretty funny the way that they put it together. And then they had to call Inter first because all the ex-Juventinos go to Inter. Something like that. So it was poke fun at different stuff, but it's always a great laugh with them.
You know what I keep getting? I keep getting people tagging us in the Icardi. Did you see that he changed his logo?
Yeah.
Did you see that? And they're like, oh, look, he took the Inter logo right away. Honestly, I mean, we know that Wanda and him, it's without a doubt that they like drama. They like the spotlight. They like to take advantage of these kind of moments. Do you think that's actually...
Bravo!
Is that Romero?
Romero.
Wow,
Dai,
what a
dai.
cross!
Who was marking him?
Great
What
cross
a
by
cross.
Gosens, who I have on my Fantacalcio.
Wow.
And I'm versing my brother today. So.
Wilson's always getting an assist.
Adam, watch
But
out.
who
right?
is marking him? Who is marking?
Let's see.
Is that Kessie? No, it's not. It's 20. Kalulu.
Is
was
it?
it-
Oh, it's Kalulu. You're right,
Kalulu.
Marco.
Jeez, how did he
Kalulu.
break away from him? He dove like a little fish on that one,
He
too.
snapped his neck for that one. That's
Oof.
the dedication you need.
That's not Donnarumma's fault right there.
No,
That's
can't.
I don't know
Too
how
close.
Romero slipped away from
I don't
Kalulu.
underneath them like that.
Probably bull watching.
Wow. 1-0.
1-0
What a
Atalanta.
new.
Udinese and Inter struggling a little bit.
From what I'm watching, actually, I've been caught more by the game on the bottom. But Lautaro missed a couple of chances already that you got to bury. You got a offside goal taken away. So, we're in control of the match. and we'll see what happens. We got to score, but we got to finish the chances. It's
Atalanta's
important.
been pushing though on this
Oh, yeah.
bottom. I think that's why you've been watching this one a little bit more. There's a lot more action.
Yeah.
Not seeing Milan go forward enough. Harris, where's Antonio? I want to see his tears with this great camera you guys just brought.
You can zoom in on those.
We're hoping that
Ooh, Barella. Oh man, you see, he's got some nice feet. I mean, those are some nice feet.
he definitely gets.
Cassano
better
said he
deals
doesn't
on
have nice feet. I mean, that's a hit.
that. Wait, Cassano said he doesn't have good feet.
Yeah, he says he likes Sensi more than Barella.
Well, since he's technically better than
Yes,
than
he
Barella,
is. But
I
what I'm
would take
trying to say
Barella
is
more.
Barella, he can do the hard
the
work, but he also can.
connection.
Sensi
connection
looks
on that
Spanish
ball.
in a way, like the way
Yeah.
the flair that he has on the ball. It
Oh,
reminds me
he's
of
playing
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rossi, right?
But listen, I take a guy that's gonna freaking stay healthy and be a workhorse though.
Yeah,
first.
Sensi gets
Again,
injured.
another lost ball from Udinese. Jesus Christ, losing everything.
Oh,
Forward to Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Nothing.
Mhm.
You still got
Have a
it.
go. Have a go. Oh,
Skriniar's like, I'm not doing
They're
it.
playing hot potato over here. Offside to me.
Ah, poor pass on this.
that's
one.
it. He got the ball right back. Come on.
Damn,
Come on.
Atalanta dispossessing Milan.
Man, I really see. I see the lack of Benacer for Milan over here. I don't like how the midfield looks at all.
plays such a big part in this stuff. People you don't realize. till they stop playing.
Maete, is that how I say his name?
Maete, I think.
No, I don't like him.
He's
don't
more
like
of
him.
a,
He's a hard-
stopper. He's more
Yeah, he's-
breaking the plays rather
They
than
need Benacer
playing.
back, man.
Yo, they got
It's a good ball.
Good ball! What
Bravo,
a
Jim
great
City.
stop
Milan have a few
by
key
Atalanta.
players out. Man.
I don't know
It's
who
tough.
that was.
Jim City. Jim City.
Wow,
Very good.
Leal's been on fire though.
Ibra was ready to pounce.
He
man.
was.
It was like that
Zlatan
lion that was ready
smash
to
his
pounce.
skull on that if he got that.
Oof.
Leal is Leal and
Snack.
Ibra are the hopes right now over here, going forward for them.
Or Theo from a corner, right outside the box shot.
Easy.
Yeah, he scored some bangers.
It's a poor. Poor ball.
Oh!
Why, Ilicic?
Oh my God!
Too bad you can't
Gino!
run.
They gotta move
Throw in
the
fast.
camera more.
Throw in quick.
Donnarumma came out quick. We couldn't see it. That camera was,
but
didn't
also,
show all of
Ilicic
it.
is not the fastest of guys.
He would have laid it off. Someone else was running with him. Hey, but looked like he pulled a muscle.
Theo, I don't know what he was thinking on that back
Oh
pass.
my God!
It was one of those that wasn't. It's like in that
enough
middle
power.
zone. Like,
he didn't.
yeah,
He didn't
you
put
don't know
enough
what he was
power
doing.
on it. Yeah. That could have been ugly.
Yeah, Diaz too. I like Diaz a lot. I think he offers creativity, man. I like those kind of like smart, creative players.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Cut him in.
How is
Cut
he
him
getting
Cut-
in behind?
Nah, he lost.
No, he still got it.
Yeah.
But
He still
everyone
got it.
came back though.
Atalanta's got it. Very calm in possession, man.
These guys play by memory. You know, they know already what the style. They know already where each player is gonna be. So that once that happens, you can just like literally change chess pieces, right?
Similar how Conte, how strict he is with positioning, right?
Yeah.
You could say.
Good ball. He's got to cut him. Come on.
Zabatone,
Bravo.
look how strong he is.
Yeah, man.
You ain't losing the ball.
Ilicic
off
got
out.
how many guys around does Ilicic have?
Yeah,
He somehow
Ilicic
finds
gets
a way.
knocked every time he gets a
The
ball.
skill that he has, man, is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But when he went to Palermo,
Nutmeg.
they signed 2 players from this. I think it was Maribor, Slovenian team, because they played them in the Europa League qualifiers.
Yeah, the one with the yellow badge,
And-
right? Yellow and blue.
Sabatini was there at the time, and he saw the 2 guys. He signed them right away. The next day, they signed for Palermo.
That's crazy.
And the rest is history.
Palermo had some gems.
Ilicic, I mean, he's a big boy too. He's not a little guy, but he's got some feet.
Yeah,
He's got that
so
trickery.
technical.
twinkle
So
toes,
technical.
bud.
I mean, that brings me
That's
back
what
to
they call
like
him in
8th
Slovenia.
grade. That's what he used to
That's like Ryan. Ryan's twinkle toes for me. He's a big
Bro,
guy,
there's no
but he
twinkle
moves his.
inside Ryan,
Bah,
bro.
bah, bah.
No, he's
Ryan
got
does have
good
good feet. Nah, I know.
He's
He
got
does.
good
No,
feet.
yeah.
man.
Great
His touch is
touch,
crazy,
too.
and
Yeah,
sometimes
he's
I'll
good.
never forget.
He doesn't run, but
No, he doesn't run at all. I'll never forget when we were young. You know, Ryan was always like much bigger than us. Always.
Really?
Like much bigger. And one time we were playing, and we had like guys that were really small. I was really small in high school.
hey,
Zapata
come on,
did not
Zapata.
connect with
I have him for Fanta too.
So, you know, I was really small until like junior year of high school, senior year of high school. I was tiny, like really small. So we had a couple guys that were little. Ryan looked at least like 5 to 8 years older than all of us. So Ryan
He still does.
That's
Yeah,
a
he still
beautiful
does.
ball.
So Ryan one time, and again, he loves to like do his tricks. He used to do the Ronaldo scissors, step overs, like because when he was on Manchester United, he went crazy for it.
And that's his okay.
Ryan one time tried to do the Zidane, like the roulette. Bro, Ryan gets on the ball, gets 1 foot, almost pulls it off with the second one, but then one of the little guys just put his foot in. He got caught right behind. Opportunity for Milan.
He went flying.
Ryan falls back and just squashes the guy. Like
mia.
they just fall on top of each other like a sandwich. Bro, the guy let out a scream that was hilarious.
You crushed him.
But
Huh?
Ryan always tried that. You're right. Tungle toes. A little Sensi-esque over there.
Retired Sensi.
They play the same amount of minutes anyway.
Yeah, Sensi for me. Oof. Great player, but he just can't stay on the pitch.
I know.
He was warming up in the Fiorentina Coppa Italia game, and he felt something. I don't know.
He's got to eat the raw octopus like Anto.
Yeah,
Get you
yeah,
stronger.
don't do that.
Get your bones stronger, that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Darun.
Ouch.
Bro, Darun's a hammer,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Bro, Darun is a hammer. You see this guy going to 50-50 balls, he does not lose them. It's either he gets you or otherwise he's going to make a foul.
I mean, it's more a foul on Atalanta. Pessina got there first.
Yeah, you're right, P.
Yeah,
You're
but
right.
he put a stomp.
But Tonali hit him
He
before he
stomped.
went back, though, no?
He went in
Stomp.
like this.
But
And it looked like he hit Tonali.
I thought Pessina got the ball first, but we'll see.
See how my boy DePaul is doing.
Mandzukic,
not
start
looked up
warming
at
up.
all.
They might need you. Milan ain't playing good.
Has DePaul done anything yet?
I haven't been watching.
It's very
the
hard
to
for him
be
to do
honest.
anything.
It's him and freaking 10
These guys
sticks,
don't know how to kick
bro.
a ball. Look,
Pereira does well over there, though.
it's crazy because you have also De La Fleo,
Sticks.
you know.
Delafeo's good.
Yeah, but
Forgot
like
about
he
him,
doesn't.
too, that's
I'm
right.
surprised with Udinese just they don't gel.
They're worse than they should be. I would agree with that. They shouldn't be in that kind of area.
It's because their tactics.
The thing, like their attack is like not that bad. If you see Delafeo,
they play defensive.
Lasagna, DePaul, not bad. Like it's not. It really isn't.
If you see how they play, they don't use their attack to their strength. They play defense a lot of the time, and you don't see them. They don't get a lot of chances.
I remember the days where Udinese were fighting in Champions League
With Sanchez,
they were,
right?
They were trying
Alexis?
to go for
Yeah, but
those days.
it goes down to the project. You know, we were talking about it.
Che project.
You had Udinese with Guidolin. I mean, that guy also.
Does he
You know,
have a
he's
job?
not. No, he does that zone now. He's a commentator on that zone.
Ooh.
But he was the coach. They had a system, and they made sure that the players that they picked were the right players
Fit.
for the
Yeah.
formation and stuff. And you had some good buys, right? You had some guys,
Of course.
Andanovic, Alexis Sanchez, and the list goes on now.
Asamoah was there too.
Asamoah was there. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot that we don't remember.
they were able to get these players, and they were able to sell these players.
Big problem.
And then kind of, I think the Pozzo family went a little AWOL because they bought a team in Spain, a team in England,
Watford, right?
and they try to just do the player trading amongst themselves, and they lost out maybe on the scouting department because of it. But
Now-
they've been able to stay in Serie A the whole time, so that's
that's
one
why
positive.
The thing is, that's why I give a lot of respect to Atalanta. Everyone thought they would fold. Everyone thought they would sell their best players, and they done the opposite. They fortified their team. So it's great to see a smaller team that didn't have that much history,
Yep.
that's actually wants to become a top team in Italy, not just sell on their first time.
Yes, but also you have to remember.
What?
These past years, there's been 4 teams that get into Champions League automatically.
That's true,
And
too.
automatic the past 2 years.
But they
40
finished
million.
second and third, though. They didn't ever
no,
finish
no,
fourth,
for sure.
so they still make the
no,
cup.
no, for sure. But I'm saying Udinese, when they made Champions League, they made the preliminary rounds. So
Okay.
they never got the chance to get that 40
You're right.
million.
You're right. Yeah.
So when you get that money, all of a sudden now you're
Helps
not
a lot.
forced to sell someone.
But knowing them, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
still
listen,
would have stayed on the
even
same thing.
Atalanta have been very smart in selling their players.
True.
You
And
know,
they have a nice Primavera too that no
they
one
sold,
talks about.
They sold Conti. They sold Gagliardini.
Kessier.
They sold Kessier.
Yes.
They sold a bunch of guys.
and they still managed to replace them.
Castagne. So
Yeah,
they were able to find good players in the position because of the system that they play. They know what they're looking for. They have a great scouting department.
and a
Great youth
great
system.
management too.
They just sold a kid that's 18 years old and never
And
he played
Diallo
10 minutes
for
in
Man
Serie
U.
A. And the guys went for
Yeah,
50 million.
you're
Oh,
right.
Ilicic, what a beauty, man. What a move. Oh,
Foul,
that
a
is-
free kick.
Guys, we got
Atalanta,
very good news right now. De Ligt has recovered from COVID.
Nice.
Tested negative. I
Amazing.
believe this is the 16th day that he had the virus. Alexandro's on like 19 or 20 days. So long time for them. So good to know. De Ligt will be back for Bologna, they're saying, which would be big improvement for Juventus. God knows that
They
they
need
need De Ligt bad. He is the boy that you see the difference. I mean, what was on display with Bonucci the past couple of weeks?
No, De Ligt is your top defender right now.
100%.
He's
You know,
the Ronaldo of
Chiellini-
the defense.
Yeah, Chiellini, you know, tip my hat to him
I would
again.
even say
but-
Keelan. I'd say Bonucci.
he's
That's
not,
been making mistakes too.
No, but even as a leader,
No,
I'm
no,
saying,
yeah,
who's
I
your
get
number
what
one
you're
guy? It used to be Chiellini. That
Yeah.
guy is a beast, and he still is.
He still
but
is,
he's got to
so.
take a reserve role,
Yeah.
or even Bonucci take a reserve role because De Ligt is your man back
Yeah.
there. That
You
guy
need
is
him back.
unbelievable.
For sure.
15, 16 days. I know some people are saying it's long. It's not. It's pretty normal though. That's a normal amount of time.
Yeah.
To have tested negative twice. Ours was like the same when we had it. I think I was 17. We weren't getting tested every day like they are, so
Yeah.
it could have been less. But and even Dybala was at 3
Look
weeks.
at this. Did you see this?
Over 3 weeks.
Did you
No.
see this? Look how
double wall.
Atalanta has the double wall
Yeah.
in front of the ball.
I don't understand.
What
they-
is going
do
on?
they run out? Was
Did
that
they
what
do
they-
this before?
I've
This is the
never
first
seen
time I've seen
Atalanta
this.
do it. I've seen teams do it. I've seen teams do it.
They distract them.
Oh!
man.
Donnarumma,
Gigio!
tu sei.
Dai Lukaku,
Go
dai
ahead,
Lukaku,
Gigio.
tira. E Vidal,
Bravo,
mamma
Vidal.
fannapola.
Vidal, he can only play against
That's
freaking
it,
Juventus.
baby.
So Atalanta do that wall so it distracts Donnarumma, so it kind of everyone's scattered and stuff. Is that the real reason?
Yeah, I mean, I think it like
Disorients him
Yeah.
or something?
By the way, for those that wanted on our Instagram story, we were saying to predict the match. We're going to see the timestamp. But if anybody already did it before, predicting the Milan Atalanta, you go to our stories and check. We're going to be giving away Calcio merch. So
Ooh, nice.
At
download-
Italian Football TV.
Also, guys, just download the
me
app
download
because
it.
we have a couple more. We have a couple more promos that are going to be coming the rest of the month and into February. If you go and download the OneFootball app, screenshot it, and post on your stories, your Instagram stories, tagging us and OneFootball, we're going to be giving away like a bunch of Calcio merch.
That's right.
not bad. I mean, I would download. I downloaded it already.
Bro, you
actually.
already
I
still
just
have stuff
downloaded it.
anyway,
One-
man.
Yo, it's
fine.
free,
Well,
right?
listen,
Might as well.
I mean, if
You
I
like
wasn't
this,
able
right?
if I wasn't able to steal this one, I would have never gotten anything. You know, it's what do they say? Sink or swim, right? Or swim or sink.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I got you. I know what you're talking about.
Mike, come on, you're the one that has all
Sink or
the
swim? No, that's Ludo, bro.
feast or famine. Feast or famine.
No,
come on.
sink or swim. It makes sense.
Yeah,
I got you.
I understand it, but I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Mike, come on, man.
I said I understand
Mike.
it, bro.
Come on,
I didn't
Mike.
say I didn't
I thought
understand
the
You
it.
Greeks
never heard
invented
it.
everything, bro. You're supposed to know.
Maybe
this
I just
stuff.
didn't know that.
Atalanta are still going forward. Milan are not doing anything to go
they're
up,
looking,
man.
They're looking bad.
They're not doing
looking
anything
bad.
at all.
What's so tricky about Atalanta also is they're so physical. All their guys, if you look at, it's like a prototype. These guys are all 6 feet at the minimum. You know,
Except
there's
Pablo.
no
That's why they kicked Pablo out.
there's no sensey guy in this team. You know,
These guys
Even-
aren't scared either for 50-50s.
Look,
These
look,
guys go.
they win that ball right back. Boom.
These guys go.
Yeah, they are. It's a good point.
So you have to be able to match them physically, and then even tactically, technically, they're solid. You know, but even look in the midfield, for example. They're hardworking midfielders. They win the ball.
I saw Maeda's soul escape his body.
Jeez.
Oh
Zapata's
my!
a
Imagine
beast,
going
man.
against Zapata. Oh,
I
just
know.
take my.
Peter, it really bothers me that you don't have this in full screen.
I'm making sure that my percentage is okay.
Ah, okay.
Put the
Fair
brightness lower, and
I'll
then you can
put
put
it
it
on.
full screen.
Is Giannato playing?
He should be coming in soon.
What number is he? Do you know?
19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
White.
white?
But they're down in 10 men right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh, Zlatan off his knee. I think off his knee.
Listen, I need Atalanta to score one more. Zapata, and then also Ibra. I have Ibra
And
in my
then Gennaro.
fantasy. And then Gennaro, too, man. That would be great.
It was off? No.
Oof.
Wasn't off.
Guys, another news, Socrates. There's some links that he's gonna go to Lazio, which is I always welcome Greeks
I thought the
going
guy retired,
to Serie A. No, he didn't.
I didn't know he
And
was still a
Parma
player.
signed a Greek player, Zakaritis. So I'm excited to see how they do. He's like 18 years old, left back. So I don't know
You guys
anything
always
about
got
him.
These
fullbacks,
Greeks.
man.
Yeah, but we have
All
like 5
fullbacks.
good left backs, and
Jeez,
and
that's
the rest
so
of our squad
weird.
sucks.
That's so weird.
Dude, we have 5 good fullbacks, and the rest of the squad is.
I was gonna say, I feel like every time you tell me that, oh, we got a good Greek player, it's always a freaking,
Likoyannis,
like, right back or left back.
Kyriakopoulos, Zakaritis now. We have Giannoulis at PAOK and Tsimikas at Liverpool. That's like
Hey.
5 pretty.
That's crazy. That makes no sense.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
good,
they're all scared to
good.
play like the
Yeah,
center.
I
Or
don't
like
know.
a
Yo,
little
put
bit
one
more
on this fucking striker, man. We need a striker. Jesus.
Does what's his name still play? Who's
Who?
the striker that you guys always
Mitroglou?
have?
Oh, Vidal,
No,
my
no.
guy. Oh, man, what the hell is that, man? Talking about
What
crooked
happened?
feet. Vidal's got some
Bro,
crooked
he plays
feet.
against Juventus and then
I
the
never
rest
see.
he forgets,
I mean, he
man.
scored with his head, but I thought he was more technical than that. Come on,
He improved, though. He used to be really bad.
Mamma
He got a little bit
mia.
bad. I didn't
He
see
plays
this, to be
against
honest.
Juventus.
That's
Mamma mia.
Theo looks like Drake a little bit. Just me?
Yeah, just you. Oh, also, by the way, people, if you're in Canada and you're watching this, apparently we're on the TLN halftime show.
That's right. Good thing I
So
brought
guys,
Drake.
for anyone that that has seen it, yeah, you were saying Drake reminded me of
Yeah.
Canada, and I reminded people have been writing to us that they are watching on the halftime show. I think it's Camila. It's her halftime show with TLN, right?
They're going to say the singer, Ceballos or something.
No.
Havana,
Entonces-
Unan.
Wow, we're gonna cook that one, huh?
Shit, I should
You're gonna
never
get a
said
copyright.
that.
You know we're live
Yeah,
over here, right?
Marco, I
man.
appreciate that.
Yeah, so if anybody is, record it too, and it's post it on Instagram. We'll repost it. Let us know if at halftime it should be a special on our Campobasso stuff. Oh, you guys saw? All right, some people are seeing it. Yeah, so if you see it at halftime
that,
now,
boys.
record it on stories and then we'll repost.
And tag us, of course.
Yeah, goes without saying.
See, everyone's saying I saw in Canada. I fucking, no one sent it to me.
You're watching on DAZN. Yeah, it's on TLN, I think.
Presidente da Zone. Oh.
DAZN.
Grande Ilicic.
What happened to Ferreiro? I feel like no one talks about him anymore. He doesn't say any crazy stuff anymore.
All right, I see this comment from Rocco Sage. He keeps commenting it, so let's just hit it right now. Marco, I'm in Canada. The truth is that Roma
Mamma
has
mia.
always lacked a decorated coach with a proper resume. Why does Peter think Roma fans have to be patient with a coach that's never won a thing?
Damn,
It's not about patience. It's about understanding what the project is. So this year, for changing a coach, what is it gonna solve? That's my idea. You know, you have Fonseca where your team is playing pretty good. You know, they've had, but
Against the bottom half of the table.
Yeah, but listen, is Roma better than an Inter? Is Roma better than a Milan? Is Roma better than a Juventus? Let's be real. They got a good team. They could compete.
They got a really good
I'm
team.
saying they can compete, but they tied versus Inter. I mean,
Okay,
they
you
played
gonna
great
say
versus
one game?
Okay, but it's not about one game. I'm just saying the most recent game that I have right
Okay,
now.
Lazio. Say
Roma
the
played
Lazio
good.
one. They folded.
Lazio. Did you see how
3-0. They
but
got smacked.
Did you see the defense? The Lazio game?
Yeah, I did.
So Rocco said we've had projects for decades, never trophies.
Yes, but why? Because you had Pallotta was there just for the stadium and was there just to make money. I think this guy freaking rightfully so is going to try to make money, but he has more at stake or more passion for the game to say, I want to build a Roma squad that the fans are going to be happy with. I'm not saying that Fonseca is the right guy. I just think that the team is playing well right now, and the words of Allegri and stuff like that, you have to be realistic. That's what I'm saying. Allegri, I think, is a great coach, and the next job he'll do a great job. But your team is going to play boring football, you know. And listen, I agree. For you guys, it's all about you want to win. That's number one. And Allegri could be the right person for that. But you know, what would be nice is actually, well, this is going off topic. It's not going to happen anytime soon. But Ancelotti returning to a Roma, that would be cool.
That'd be
If he can
dope,
go to
man.
Everton, he can go to a Roma.
And then Totti comes out of retirement and goes.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's halftime in the game. So anybody in Canada, I want everybody, if you're watching from Canada, you got to do it. Just real quick, record it, post it on Instagram stories, tag Italian Football TV, tweet it to us. We'll retweet and repost everybody that does it.
That's right.
It should be very, very cool. I think it's our stuff with Campobasso. I know some people are saying that's coming up. So, yes, halftime in all of these matches. Somebody said that Lautaro and DePaul were talking as they went off.
Yeah, they switched shirts. Yeah, but Inter doesn't have the money to buy this guy, so
I was gonna
they
say,
can talk all they want.
I was gonna say, do you?
No, we don't. Right now,
40.
right now we don't have the money. If Udinese is willing to take,
Installments,
give
right?
He has
give like
a-
the Fiorentina deal with
Yeah.
Juventus.
Yes, all right.
Why are you rolling your
I'll
eyes
put
when you
you-
say that?
I mean, it's a terrible move, but it is what it is.
You wanted to leave.
Yeah, no, listen, I understand that, but get a little bit more money up front. Come on. But it's just the times. You know, if it's another Inter, another year, you know, Inter will get 70,000 people at the game, every game.
That's true.
You
Even
ma-
against Spal,
You
dude.
know
We
how
went
much
to the
money
one
that
against Spal.
you're losing right now, so that's money that Inter would have to spend and stuff. So it's just you have to be patient, and I think Conte understands too, because Conte, I'm sure, would want another left back, would not another midfielder, would want another
he'll take
goalkeeper.
bro.
He'll take everybody.
Is
you know?
Messi available, too?
Remember when they were talking about getting Messi, man? How
Oh,
wild
man.
does that even
Oh,
sound?
I wanted
man.
that to happen so
How
bad.
wild
I
does
wanted that to
even-
happen
like,
so bad.
We can't even get.
Yeah.
Can't even spend 10 million on Papa
Yeah,
Gomez.
seriously.
We're gonna spend 100
$5 million on Papa
Yeah,
Gomez.
now listen to Inter's only shot at Messi is that he comes because of Zanetti. Because money wise, you're not gonna be able to compete with the PSG and Manchester City. You're just not. The City Football Group, they desperately want him with Guardiola. They have a whole plan for him, and they'll give him everything that he wants.
How
So,
sick would that
Let's
be?
talk
man?
for a second about Moise Kean, who is having an incredible time at PSG. He scored 11 goals for PSG in all competitions combined. It's the most he's ever had in a season. This is obviously a boy who Juventus gave up on after they got the deal from England, from Everton. Did not fit in over there, clearly. I thought he started well, but then obviously things didn't go as well as it seemed. But now, finding his form at PSG, what do we make of this? And can Moise Kean still be that number 9 that Italy is begging for?
you want to go?
You can go first.
No, listen. Number 9, you have to score goals, right? Everything didn't work out. I think also, he's young, so it's a whole nother league, different style, and speed doesn't get you anywhere in Premier League. Everyone's fast, the way that they play and stuff. So that little edge that he had maybe in Serie A, he's not able to have in the Premier League. But going to France, where the style of play is a little different, it's more open. He needs the confidence, and he scored those goals, and he's putting them away. He's even getting him in Champions League. So he's got great players around him. He's getting fed. He's happy, and that's what you want as your number 9. You want a happy guy that's putting the ball in the back of the net, and you don't care how he does it. With Italy, which is interesting, we see Mancini often put him in as a wing, right? He comes in as the wing in that front 3. I see him more as a pure number 9. I think he can only get better as time goes. But Juventus did give up on him a little early, so that is question mark. But we've always seen that happen in the past.
When he left Juve, I was a little. I kind of liked him, but when he went to Everton, he couldn't really find his footing in there. I thought he was going to do good with Ancelotti, but apparently not. But Pete, like you said, he needed that confidence. He's still very young, and if he keeps this up, even Florenzi, Verratti, they're all pretty much starters now. They're over there. So if he keeps this up, maybe signs an extension with PSG, or who knows, comes back to the Serie A. I think he's. I think confidence is the most important thing as a striker, and I think it's going to really help him blossom at the French league, where it's not, the defense isn't as good, it's more open.
You see, I don't agree with the farmers, the people that are saying farmers league. And I was definitely could admit that I was one that used to say that. But then when you look at, a French team knocked Juventus out, a team that was in 7th.
Yep.
They have done really well, and I wouldn't say that he's doing well because he's in a farmers league. Icardi did unbelievable in Serie A. He was the best number 9 in Serie A, in my opinion. I always stuck by that. He was a goal-scoring machine. In France, what is he doing right now?
He's like third
so if you want to
choice,
say,
dude.
I think different players and their skills and their abilities and even how they feel on and off the pitch affect their performances. And it's something that it's hard to put your finger on exactly why they're doing well. So happy for Moise Kean. Really happy because I think he's a good kid. Like, I understand that he had the whole little problem with Zaniolo, with the Italy
lateness and
under
stuff.
21s. They said, sometimes his attitude wasn't the best. But I believe in him. And I think he's got skill. Like, he's got the skill. He's got the physical ability. He's a workhorse. He's played a lot for such a young kid. Usually in Italy, we don't see a youngster have so much experience. So I think that he still can be. And I'm happy that we're seeing him score so many goals. Maybe when you put him inside a system like that where PSG, where they're giving him some faith, he's got great players around him, he could put himself in that position because he does have good awareness. He likes to get himself in the right place at the right time. So I think that Keane does have the ability to do it. Hopefully, this PSG, and hopefully with Pochettino now, he can still have a place in that squad.
Yeah, we're excited for him, Moise.
I just thought about that Icardi.
I was about to say
comparison.
Icardi, yeah.
That's crazy. Because, I mean, you can't say it's a farmer's league.
Dude, the thing is, the coach, everything affects him, man.
They're
Even the
saying
coach.
TLN's scene is right now on.
Oh snap, guys!
Yeah, just record it, and like tweet it or post it on Instagram stories and tag us so we can see it. Take a video.
Look at young Casano.
That was one talking point that I was looking at and I said, you know what, it's got to be.
I'm happy for him. He's really flourishing now. He's getting the time that he deserves, and he's performing.
I have a fiery topic right now. This is gonna cause some debate.
Fuoco.
People were going nuts when we posted this. Repubblica is hinting at this European Super League, and they said if it did happen, which there are a lot of ifs, but you never know what's going on behind the scenes with some of these teams, owners, big investment groups. They said that these would be the 15 teams involved in a European football league. I'll read the names out. From England, it would be Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs. From Italy, we would get Juventus, Inter, Milan. Spain would have Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. Germany would have Bayern Munich and Dortmund. And France would just have PSG. Now listen, I know that this is going to cause such a fiery debate. People feel extremely strongly on both sides of this table, whether it's an amazing thing or whether it's a horrible thing. I want to know, the people that are watching now, what do you make of this? Where this would literally be the league. You would get all of these matchups every week. Some of the best teams. Peter, what's your opinion on this?
Well, there's two opinions in the sense that first, you have to see how it's going to develop. Because I think a lot of people, maybe older people, would say the Champions League isn't the same as it once was. Because the old Champions League used to be just the winner of the league that would play. And that way you were always playing versus the winners of the European leagues. Now you have the team that's third place, fourth place. They could sneak. They can get a good result one game and whatever. And you don't have that real Champion League effect or having that, Juventus, Real Madrid in the group stage or, in a knockoff stage and stuff like that.
Anyway.
In the knockouts. But what I'm saying is it's just prolonged in that sense, right? Then what's going to happen is if you're going to create a Super League that is similar to how we see the national leagues where it's home and away, you're going to kill the Serie A. You're going to kill the Premier League because everyone's going to be focused on this. Everybody's going to want to win this. And, the fans and everything all based on these big teams. For the big teams, this is going to be insane revenue.
Yeah.
This is going to be like the NBA, the structure that we have in the NBA and American sports, where it's a franchise model. Their value goes astronomically up, and they're going to be the guys that are in charge and run the show. But it puts a real risk to the way that soccer or football is run in Europe, where it's that whole promotion relegation. The small guy can beat the big guy, and the money gets funneled through to the other leagues. So it's going to be interesting. I personally, I wish that this would happen, but that it doesn't take away from Serie A. It's like the evolution of Champions League, that this becomes a Super League, and then Champions League is for the second, third place teams and stuff, and so on and so forth.
Should be said that obviously FIFA and UEFA are very strongly against this. They don't, you're not allowed to talk about it. They're not allowed to say this. Even warnings that if anybody would participate in this, they would not be allowed to play in the World Cup for their country, which is a huge deal. So you're seeing this huge power struggle. Like, I understand a lot of the teams, especially in Italy, say, why should I share the revenue? All these big teams are saying, I bring all the fans, right? I am bringing all these people to watch the league. I'm investing so much money. They're coming to watch for me. Why am I splitting the money of TV deals and all this kind of stuff with these smaller teams who don't provide as much of an asset? And also, kind of, it's a top game every week would be a huge matchup that everyone, you have to stop to watch. So I think that's their mentality on that side is like, you could miss a smaller game, right? But you're not going to miss. You're going to watch every single one of these matches because they're all going to fight. There's going to be virtually no weak teams. But I do agree with Peter where if this happened, if this Super League happened, Serie A, Premier League, La Liga, Germany, they are all done. Nobody's going to watch that.
Yeah.
Like, all the people that say you're going to watch it, okay, very, very few are going to watch it. It's going to start getting phased out.
I think you'll watch it, but you're not going to have enough revenue that those teams are going to exist the way that they exist. And then also, obviously, everyone sees the Inter, everyone's a fan of Inter, Juventus, Milan. But if it's not for a Sassuolo, if it's not for an Atalanta, if it's not for Udinese even, you don't have the development of those players. They're the ones that are going to be able to bring the top players to Inter because Inter's spending the money. They're not developing as they should, right?
To me, I'm so opposed to this. That's first off. I think it kills the leagues 100%, and you're not gonna see those amazing fairy tale stories of the Atalanta coming up, Sassuolo doing this, and it seems like more of a greedy thing from like the top teams that wanna take as much revenue as you can, rather than see amazing teams develop. And plus, another thing is if you give them a top team every week, it's not gonna be as enticing. It's not gonna be as amazing. I think what
part
makes
I disagree on.
Okay,
I disagree
I think
on that.
the Champions League, what makes it so amazing is you don't see that every week, so that's what makes it so enticing. You're looking forward to that. I think you're gonna lose that if you have it every week, a big game. You're gonna lose the value of how good that game is, and that plus the killing of the small teams and the leagues and stuff. I'm 100% opposed to this.
That I disagree with that part. The last part on that, it would lose the enticingness. I don't think that's true.
Definitely would.
Because like you said, in the NBA or in any of those leagues, everybody's watching all those big teams play against each other where it's a lot more even.
But the
you're
playoffs,
always going to be
what do you
watching.
mean? What do you mean?
You're saying
they're gonna play.
no, but even in a regular season game, if there's a big game, people are going
But
to
that's
tune
same
in
thing
on
for
it.
here. There's always still
But
gonna
now,
be a big game, dude.
Then you have Premier
not the
League,
same.
La Liga, Serie A. You're adding 20, 40, 60, 80 teams rather than just 15 or 20.
But that's where I'm saying it's more enticing if you have a week in a week
that I
out
don't
top
agree.
game.
I think that would definitely be.
That's
if
for
you're
everything,
seeing
though.
if you're seeing all of like big games back to back,
You lose. I feel like you lose that passion.
Bro, I hate
for
waiting
it.
for Champions League.
all
man.
I
No,
know-
I love
hate
it because
that.
it's like,
I hate
it's
it.
a week
No, I
away.
hate
You
that.
build up the hype.
Well, all I know is
I
that
think that's what
girlfriends and women across the world are gonna be against this
Oh,
thing.
yeah, for sure.
They're gonna find these
Nobody's
people
gonna do anything.
and they're gonna do like
Guy,
the Liam Neeson meme.
It's too
you know?
much. Too much.
I will find you. Yeah.
Too much.
We're not gonna
Agnelli's
dedicate
gonna
any
have
time.
a red dot on his
too
head.
much of
man,
a
I'm
power
telling you.
shift. Too much of a power shift, and I feel like people are gonna realize.
We're gonna see
afterwards if we do
divorces
this.
going up. We're gonna see a lot of.
One thing I don't understand is how teams get in and out. Like I know they're. Going
don't
up
think-
for,
there's no
I know they're going
relegation.
for
It's probably
historical.
not gonna be.
There has to be some sort of relegation promotion if they did this. There would have to be.
No, they don't have to.
They would have to be like because
no.
how is
In NBA they
Roma,
don't do it, too.
Lazio? Like you got to have some way to get a new team in there.
You
Otherwise,
would, you would hope, but it can
I know.
potentially create a franchise model where in the
Everyone
NBA,
stays up.
there's only one
an
team and
MLS.
that's it. The Knicks
Yeah,
are the
just like
Knicks
that.
and they're not going anywhere.
Okay.
you know?
And it stays in that league. Yeah.
that I
they
don't
suck.
see as being very very viable. Either way, let's just make a prediction. Do we see this happen? Yes or no?
No, because the World Cup thing. People aren't gonna want to play.
So I see some form of it happening because I think in the end, it's the money that goes around, and then these teams also are going to have a lot of power. So FIFA right now could say, "Oh, we're not going to have these guys playing the World Cup," but then they'll come around and they'll say, "Oh yeah, okay, then we'll create our own type of World Cup for our own players," and then the players are going to go to those top teams because they're going to be able to pay the players a top price. So it creates this
It's gonna be
interesting thing.
wild.
But what they need to do is come up with a solution, and these big teams also have to understand, okay, yes, you want to make the most money that you can. That's the objective of a business model, right? You most maximize profit, but you're gonna lose the culture of the game, and ultras and all that stuff. That the scary part of it, yes, but there's also that wanting and belonging of something, right? Why you're a fan for a reason, and the fans are gonna lose out of that. So
I agree with you, Peter. I think we see either this or a form of it happening. Are you reading the same?
I read the last
that
one.
I was
That's
gonna
good.
read.
What's his name? Rocco Sage or Sage, however you want to be called.
Wait,
Don't
where?
worry, I still like you.
Oh, I meant the one on top.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Congrats to Saponara in the middle. Great goal against.
Listen,
Italia.
someone mentioned that on Instagram. I
Yeah,
forgot his
shit.
name. I gotta give him a little shout out.
I'll bring you
Let's
right
see.
back. Give me 2 seconds.
Where is that? Let's see. It was.
Second half start. Oh, Brahim Diaz is coming in for Mayete. Was there another sub? Let me check real quick. Milan making some changes, which they need because Milan, I think, really have a horrible first half.
Vince Peduto. He sent me a nice message. He was impressed by my brace against Roma. That chip, bringing it back.
That was incredible, dude. That was class. Let me see any other. I think Brahim Diaz is the only one. I gotta put the timer on when it goes.
And it looks like Inter also came out the same way. So we'll see now. We've got to get that goal. Try to get that goal early in the second half and be able to. No changes. But I think that was expected. They're not playing poorly. They just got to finish. Here's the chance right here. Oh, man. Hakimi hit that one time, man.
Low prediction from UP. What do you think? You think Atalanta might concede or you think they're going to go for the second? Could Milan... I mean, Milan can't play worse than the first half. And Atalanta aren't a team to be scared either. To kind of play defense.
I see... the way that the first half played, let's see the first couple of minutes to see what response Milan has. But if we're basing off the first half, Atalanta's going to get that second goal before Milan gets it first. Or ties it, rather.
Look how Zlatan, dude. His limbs.
Yeah.
He's like he's crazy. Rocco said, Mike, tell Peter I like him regardless. Just stop saying strange things.
What's a strange thing? I want to hear what his version of strange things.
Strano? Strani? What's another version?
What's another version?
Strano?
Well, yeah, depending if it's...
Okay. Plural, all right.
Bravo.
Kashif said, is the guy in the middle a footballer? Ooh,
that's right, baby.
Yo, Pete transformed over here.
I'm a footballer. I just don't get paid for it. Good tackle, man. Good tackle.
Yeah. Where's Abareza guy? Is he scared? No. Hopefully we're gonna get onto him next week. He's been really busy with work and stuff, but we gotta force him to come for one of these games. Everyone's been asking for him.
I miss Antonio, man. We saw him for the photo shoot, but this guy.
That guy was messing around the whole time.
He's working too hard. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah. He should retire by now. I told him. Come on, man. Or just officially work IFTV only. That's it.
I agree. I'm with you.
Could you imagine his 5-minute videos every...
He'd be around too much.
Could you imagine 5-minute videos every 20 minutes?
Oh
Forget it.
God.
That's all he would be doing. He'll be posting nonstop.
He's going to be insane. He has got to learn how to hold a camera and 24/7 content live stream.
My God. We're gonna put a GoPro on his head walking around with Antonio. Mamma mia.
A stick.
While he's on the Vespa and his Fiat.
Just the stuff he says,
all that stuff.
Everybody's sending us the stuff. I'm just reposting.
Oh, nice.
Cool. TLN.
Yes, sir.
Canadaise.
Ooh, it looks like Samir is hurt for Udine. Oh boy, hopefully he's okay. Ooh, Kalulu. Rocco said, definition of strange things. Players will make their own World Cup.
Well, I'm not saying the players will make the teams are gonna make their own World Cup.
You're saying how's that gonna be possible?
What I mean, listen.
How's that gonna?
FIFA is the governing body, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But you can always create your own league if you have the money. It's all about money.
How you gonna bring all the national teams and move them over? It's not even gonna be a World Cup because not all. Some's gonna be here and some's gonna be there.
I agree. I'm not saying it's a perfect reality.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying if you have the money,
there's a chance.
You can make stuff happen.
Everybody's taking your words too literally.
But
you don't mean it like that.
Yeah. Listen,
mean a form of that.
a form of it. Yeah.
I hope Greece is in it, man. I'll be rooting for them hard for that one. What the fuck you guys laughing? Yo, I'm gonna make sure they're in there.
How are you gonna make sure?
I'm gonna make sure. I'm saying if there's another, I don't think it's gonna happen.
What would you do to make sure?
But it's not even gonna happen, so I don't even have to say why. It's not gonna happen.
You know.
I know some people.
Who do you know?
I don't want to say it on camera.
Guys, don't go after Sage. We're all friends here. Listen, we can have different opinions. That's the beauty of IFTV.
Right,
you know, Antonio and I, we don't agree on a lot of things, but we're still friends. So, right? You say that?
We're not friends and we disagree.
You know what? I think Antonio might be a little colorblind or something because he's you know, everything is red and black. It's changing his perspective on things.
Guys, I also want to remind everybody, we got second half kickoffs, obviously 50th minute in these matches. I want to remind everybody that OneFootball is our partner on this. It will be at the end of the scoreboard. Our scoreboard will be sponsored by them on Instagram and cross-platform. So we need all your support. I will drop the link right now to download. It's a great app. We're using it to check tactics, results, scores, table, all that kind of good stuff. Hit that download button. There's also a way to win merch. Send us a screenshot of you downloading the app. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. They're sponsoring a few of our scoreboards across the next couple of weeks. So let's get involved. A great app. Appreciate them supporting us.
Oh,
penalty.
Was that soft? Was that soft?
Let's
a little
see.
soft.
I was looking up, so I didn't see.
I saw. I felt like you fell a little down, a little easy. I don't think that's enough. Yo, they better not. Let me see it again.
That's how you charge your laptop?
Pete, look.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, did Kessie hit him?
He hit him, but
Wait,
I don't know if he... Oh, yeah, that's a foul. I'm sorry, man.
No, yeah. I didn't see. I thought it was a pulling down that gave them a foul. Kessie elbowed him in the face. I didn't see that.
I might get shit for this, but...
You don't think it's a foul?
Bro,
because it's
all these
intentional?
elbows, man.
Because you're saying you don't know?
I mean, come
what
on,
scoring
man.
opportunity does he have there, bro?
Yeah, but that's the same situation when a player's running out of the box and
Okay,
you
I
foul
agree
him.
with that too.
And he's... Yeah, okay.
I guess on paper, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But intentional, you don't think that should
If
matter,
you have
right?
the app, bro, uninstall and reinstall, by the way.
Yeah, come on.
Yes,
For the boys,
uninstall,
come on.
guys, come on.
We gotta look at this camera. Come on,
Uninstall,
guys.
man.
So
If you show a video of uninstalling and installing again, Antonio and I will give you personal videos, all right? Like a cameo for free. All right, I'll say hello to your family, your mother, whatever you want.
Your dog.
Your dog.
your mother. Your dog.
So make sure you uninstall and install and show us, screen record, you know? And we'll make that happen.
What's your Instagram, Peter?
No, don't give Instagram.
You don't want your Instagram?
Okay, put my Instagram. You could give me this.
some
Yeah, give me some follow. Let's go.
I can imagine
Let me get the
Anto here.
followers
It's like,
over here.
what's screen record, Pete? What is that? What do you do with screen record? What is that?
I'm gonna drop the link.
I can't give all the
Cameo,
secrets.
what's
give
coming?
Give a follow to Peter on Instagram.
No.
Go!
Mamma mia.
Chicho went the right way.
2-0 Atalanta's cruising. P was saying they look closer to scoring their second than Milan equalizing.
Yep.
What's gonna happen?
Jeez.
Milan in a big turn of events.
And Inter need to read this and take it, man. Conte's got to see that Atalanta's winning 2-0. Well, you got to win this game no matter what. But
Bro, it's so
let's get
soft,
Sensi
man.
in there.
I don't care. That's a soft penalty.
Aye.
That's a soft penalty. It's not a.
Oh, Donnarumma,
You
man.
go like this, man.
Donnarumma,
He went
man.
like this.
He went like this.
He
went like this.
No, that looked like a mighty elbow.
Oh, if he gives him a punch or something, all right, man.
But that's not gonna happen. Guys, what are we thinking? We're quiet. Is Milan gonna fight back?
Inter could become the
Winter
champs.
champs. Campioni
Congratulations.
Inverno.
Come on. Congratulations, Peter.
Winter champs. I don't like the winter. It's cold.
Winter is coming.
Oh, man.
Damn, Atalanta's pulling out all the stops. Antonio's favorite over here. Catanzaro Potenza still
0-0. They're down to 10 men, so
Jeez.
Potenza. Whatever. They got to stay up in Serie C.
There's no red card symbol over there, huh?
It's 11 sport, you know? It's not IFTV.
Certissimo.
If Serie C gave IFTV the rights to
Forget it, man.
show Serie C,
Anto would
they would
be on the.
no, they would get more fans watching the games.
Guys, I don't know if you saw this. By the way, I was watching NBA two nights ago, and if you guys saw on, I think it's Sports Center or I don't fucking remember what it was exactly, but it was with Shaq and stuff. It's a post game, and they have a feature. They have a big ass TV screen where they show the replays. And Charles Barkley, one of the commentators, former player, he went behind the thing, and I would think that would be so cool. If they have that, maybe we could be the first ones to have. How much money would that be, bro?
We can't even get proper replays after things happen.
No, I'm just saying. But how cool is that for Calcio, though? Like, you know what I'm talking about,
Bro,
Peter?
look at what One Football's doing.
You go behind the screen of the highlights, say they have a big projector, and you're in the thing. Like, it's pause screen, and it shows your whole body moving.
Look
and
what
showing
One Football's doing
position.
Walking
with
in
the AR.
That's true.
Augmented reality of having
First
this
step.
right here.
Yeah,
It's
Marco's
cool, man.
right.
Bro, next we're gonna throw Antonio in that shit, and we'll just.
I can imagine Anto. Ooh, Donnarumma. He's trying to give a
Take a
handshake.
picture.
Where's Casano?
He's like, take a picture next to me.
But it works
That would
kind of
be-
seamlessly.
Bro, that
Looks
would be
nice.
very funny if we showed Antonio that he's not gonna understand like how that works. He's gonna think this is so weird.
It's gonna.
Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sent a video of him, but I don't think he understood it. To
Oh,
see,
man, the
he's
pose,
gonna go next to
the player,
Donnarumma
man.
and
Wipe
try to
the
take a
camera
picture.
lens. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Oh my God, man!
Kalulu looks injured. They brought out the stretcher for him. It looks like he's grabbing his shoulder. Hopefully he's okay. Do they have Tomori on the bench? What do they have? I don't think Tomori got called up. He just got signed, right?
I don't know if he's on the bench yet.
I don't think he got a training
Let's check
session.
One
with them.
Football. One Football should know.
Good
Let's
call,
see.
P. You got it.
Let's see.
Inter could really go on top, man. I know Conte knows that it's 2-0 and almost it's a 56 minute. I wonder if Inter could do something over here. Tomori did get called up.
Tomori
Fatmir
is called up. Yes.
Fatmir, thank you for
I just
that.
checked One Football.
One
They got
Football,
all
Peter
the
check.
information. I'm gonna play with this View AR too. Looks pretty cool, man.
You're having fun with that, huh?
My God, man, I love this app. It's really good.
Pull Mandzukic is who do you pull? Pete, could you check their bench, Milan's bench, who they have as who else? Because I don't think Tomori would play because he hasn't really had a training session. That'd be weird
Yeah,
unless
let's
he's the only center back. I'm trying to think. I don't think Milan, on the top of my head, do they have anyone else? Wow, Kalulu.
you
Oh,
got-
Musakio.
Musakio's on the
Musakio
bench.
came
There you
in.
go.
Yeah, I
wasn't.
don't think
I
you could
wasn't
bring
quick
Tomori.
enough.
Yeah. Marco,
We got
Kalulu.
inside.
My dad called me.
Inside
Yeah.
info.
He sent me a text. Call me ASAP.
Oof.
Okay.
Usually when my dad says that,
You
like,
call
it
him
means something.
ASAP.
Yeah. It's
You
usually
call
like,
him
yeah, you gotta
ASAP.
right away. He called me to tell us that a product that we're gonna be sponsored by really soon was unbelievable. He said He said it gets my seal of approval, and he was ready to bash it too. When we saw it the other day, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm very critical on these. And he's like, I just want to tell you, it's fantastic. He's like, he didn't know if it was
Did
today.
he use
but-
it for his neck? What do you use it for?
Yeah, we won't say what it is.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? Now I realize.
Come on, Mike. Come
No,
on.
I was like, what are
man.
you talking about?
So he called me to say that, and he added Forza Atalanta.
That's right.
That's what he said ASAP for, bro.
Yeah. I
Hey,
don't
listen.
know. I think
was
he
important.
thought-
Maybe with a
he
couple more
wasn't-
minutes next
It
time.
was
Well,
game
the-
changer.
He wasn't. he thought that we were live doing the promotion for that,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why he wanted to. He's
Oh,
like, oh,
okay,
if you're saying that,
Okay, that
he's
makes
like,
sense.
Let it know.
That's nice of him.
But I told him that yet. Tuesday, we're trying to get the people for Tuesday because that will be a fun one. The derby, Inter against Milan. Obviously, we're seeing both teams play right now. How do you feel going into Coppa Italia? Of course, not Serie A.
Oh, listen, doesn't these games whenever it's Inter versus Milan, doesn't matter what happened the game before, the past 10 games. If the players don't show up that game, then you know anything could happen. There's no favorites in the derby.
It's true.
That's how it is.
I want to see the two best teams in Italy, without a doubt. First place, second place, whichever one lands first doesn't really matter. That game is obviously Tuesday, and each club has a real opportunity to win something this year. Oh boy, that could have been a really dangerous pass from Atalanta. Each club, both Inter and Milan, have something to win this year. You know, Coppa Italia is one of those competitions when you win it, everybody's like, it's just a Coppa Italia. But when you get out, how the hell did you go out of the Coppa Italia?
Yeah.
So especially for like some of the bigger teams. But either way, I think it's been so long for Inter to have silver. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a trouble,
silverware.
right?
Yeah, 10 years.
A decade.
Damn, yo, Marco turning the knife.
Bro, you're about to be winter champs. You can win something right now.
Rocco said, look up Gennaro Acampora for Spezia. Tell me he doesn't look like Mike a little bit. Okay, let's fucking see this. That does not look like me. Guys, does it look like me?
The face structure a little bit.
Yeah, man. Got
Like
the jaw.
Yeah, the jaw.
That does not look like me.
Yeah, it looks like you. You know, who do you look like? Who's the guy that you look like? Is he on Arsenal?
I get a lot.
Don't they say that dude from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I don't watch. Yeah, but someone said I don't know what
They
character.
sent it to us a couple of times. There's somebody on Game of Thrones.
They've got a few.
There's one footballer that you look exactly like. I don't remember who it is though. Oh, Zapata.
I got Pochettino
Mamma
before.
mia.
Pochettino
I got
too.
Lewandowski before.
Pochettino.
No, Lewandowski. No.
Mamma mia.
I don't think two people have ever looked more different than you.
That's
and
why. Yo,
Lewandowski.
a lot of these I don't.
Yeah, but you.
Maybe
gotta
it's the
throw
little
those out.
chuff on the hair. You know the chuffo? This is a chuffo.
Mandzukic just now doesn't have his hair down.
Who said Mandzukic?
Lewandowski.
Mandzukic, Lewandowski. That's what I meant.
I think you're just making these names up now.
No.
I think Lewandowski has a little bit of the
Oh,
chuff. Come on, Lautaro. One cross, one time. Mamma mia, always got to go to your right. Oh, you got to hit that. No, porca miseria.
Kolasinac. Yeah, there we go.
There you go, yeah.
That's
I
the
can
guy.
see it. I can
That's
see
the
it.
guy.
who is
That's
it?
only
Is he the
real
Bosnian
one.
guy? I don't remember what he looks like.
I can see
I
it.
remember that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's who you look the most like.
I don't think so.
They're commenting the character too.
This guy looks mean. I do not look mean. I look like, yo, you need any help? I can help you out. Something
What,
like
do you
that.
want to work at Walmart, bro?
Aisle 4.
Man, it's all Atalanta though. Come on. Wow. Jesus. Are we gonna see
Gasperini
Mandzukic?
master plan.
I know they're missing without Benacer, man, it's difficult.
Oh, man. Damn.
They're not looking good right now. Brahim is there. Needs to provide some sort of creativity going forward.
There's a goal.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my god,
Zapata.
Zapata. Nearly diving header over there. But nobody's really marking them.
Yeah, he was open.
He's completely free. Kier,
Calabria didn't track back either, man.
Gosh.
Yo, Milan are
My
looking
God.
shambolic.
You do not often see Zapata waste opportunities, especially when using his head.
Yeah.
He's really vital with those, but wow.
Dude, Milan aren't
Nah,
doing
they're not-
it. It's like
they're
they're
not-
up
they're not
2-0.
okay.
What's wrong? What are they doing?
They're not good.
It's horrible.
This is all Atalanta.
And it's very.
This game is all Atalanta.
And Inter still haven't taken advantage of that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, Inter has to
Inter.
score. He has to make subs now. Conte. Sensi, whoever.
Very stagnant with Inter, right? They're not breaking the
Come
line.
on,
Or add
DePaul.
Sanchez in.
Score a goal,
Add
DePaul,
Sanchez in.
please.
Bro, Ilicic is so nasty, man. He's
Oh my
so
God.
nasty.
He's having a time of his life out there. He's beating players at will. He looks tired though.
That's
Here we
it.
go.
Come on, Come on, Hakimi. Get it, Lukaku.
He's offside. He's offside.
does-
now.
He
No!
did look off.
They waited
I'm not
way too
sure.
long.
Come
They waited way
on,
too
man.
long.
No,
Was
but
that
Hakimi.
Barella?
No, that was Hakimi, man.
Hakimi?
Hakimi today is a little off. I saw a couple of times when he had the chance. Ooh.
What a tackle.
That's nice.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic today.
Campo Basso.
Don't worry. Ibrahim is going to score.
Campabassa tied today 0-0.
0-0.
I was just gonna check.
I knew you were
watching.
checking. That's why. So you go to the computer. I checked before 0-0.
Damn it.
They're still in first, right?
I'm not sure.
Check that. I think they're in first. Oh, cross in. Oh, confusion. Atalanta cleared
Ooh,
out.
acrobatic kick.
Can't wait to see Antonio's rant.
Anto doesn't
With
make
nothing.
Anto doesn't make rants when they don't. He doesn't even answer his phone.
Guys, by the way, I did not call Antonio that time on the podcast, last podcast. I'm sorry. We will call Antonio right when this game ends, but you have to remind me. You have to write in the comments that we're supposed to call Antonio.
Okay, Campo Basso is in third place, but they got 2 games in hand.
Third
I saw-
place?
But 2 games in hand.
Yeah,
so
I saw,
two games.
yeah, they had. I saw a
many
couple of
points
games.
did they
Where,
get?
two points from first, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
yeah, no, I saw a couple of games that were postponed or whatnot. I guess. because
Yeah,
of
yeah, there
COVID
was a
and
few.
stuff, so-
They didn't play like 3
So
weeks.
it's kind of unfair too because you're not playing for 2 weeks. You're a little out of
Yeah,
shape.
course.
You're
But
not
for everyone too,
in
no?
the movement. No, there were games that were
Oh,
played
there
last
were?
week
Okay.
instead.
We're going to fight against the system, bro. Add them to the Super
Telling
League.
you,
Add
man. Telling you.
Campabassa to the
That's
Super
right.
League.
I'm
Streamline.
down for that.
David Savino, I know, Peter, you answered this on the podcast, but maybe just a little recap. David said, Peter, I'm curious about your thoughts on the rumored Inter rebrand and if it's a sign to come for other Serie A teams.
I mean, we see this all the time. You know, how many teams have rebranded? You know, the Inter logo changed in the 80s. It changed back to the old form.
This will be a very
This is going to be a drastic one. It's more modern, I guess. They're, modeling on this, what is the term? Simplistic? Is that what it's called? Minimal?
Simply chill.
I don't know. Minimal.
I like how you say supposed
minimalist.
to be. They're supposed to be.
Oh, we don't know. We don't know. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I seen the thing. I've seen what the rumors
Is
are.
Icardi's logo?
Yeah, I've seen
He's gonna do
Icardi's
that.
logo. Nah, but
you imagine?
I love my Inter logo. I mean, it's something I grew up with. I think the whole rebrand thing, obviously, everyone's freaking out. Oh, the team name is always gonna be Internazionale Milano. I think the biggest thing was that when they announced the Inter team in English, they don't want it to be called Inter Milan. It's gonna be Inter Milano, right? It's gonna take some time getting used to, but us Inter fans, we don't call the team Inter Milan. We know that it's Inter, and that's it. That's why Inter Miami lost their battle against us in the U.S.
International AC Milan. The people that don't even watch anything, that just say all of them together.
So listen. We got two things for you, Mike.
What?
What's up?
Him singing and then that just there. So we're gonna edit that.
Well, that wasn't actually me.
We're gonna make you.
That
We're
was
gonna
me.
make you. No, that was you, man.
No, that was you, man. That was exactly. That was you.
I can't believe 65 minutes and Atalanta is still the only team pushing in this game.
And I can't believe Inter can get a breakthrough goal. They gotta pick it up, man.
And I can't believe it's not butter.
Come on. Fabio.
Add that to the clip.
You know the Fabio?
Yeah. We need a nice DePaul goal.
Easy.
Rebic
Mandzukic
and
is
Mandzukic.
warming up too. Oh, he's coming in.
The two
wow.
Croatians.
Here we go. Hattabor on the ground.
Croatian boys.
Man, I'm really
Now
not seeing this Udinese Inter match is a snoozer.
There's gonna be a goal scorer or someone beat up. Mandzukic,
I like to see both, to be fair.
coming in.
Why
Who does
not?
Mandzukic
Why not
come in for?
both?
Casti?
I think he
Oh,
got,
DePaul!
Oh, my
No! Was it DePaul?
How wide
Yeah, it
was
was
that?
Yes!
How
Oh
wide
my
was
God!
that?
It was bending out
It was
wide.
wide,
Was
but
it?
that
Shit.
is dangerous. A
I
free
saw
shot from outside the
Handanovic.
box.
Handanovic
His
being
classic-
His post.
His classic stone.
stationary.
Except when he plays against Juve.
Andanovic strikes a
Was
pose
it?
like that.
Was it that far? Let's see. Move the camera more. You can't see anything.
Actually, it wasn't.
It seemed
Yeah, it
kinda
wasn't that far.
It seemed closer than we
It really
think.
wasn't that far.
But listen, you got to make a sub, man. Conte, let's go. Let's make this sub. We need to add something.
If DePaul was Italian, it'd be Di Paolo, right?
I forget.
Make that four.
De Paolo.
Right, Marco?
No.
Yes or no?
If the ball was Italian, man.
That was the great. You ever read La Strega Nonna?
No.
You ever
Yeah,
read that in
yeah.
elementary school?
Yeah, Mike.
Tommy DePaolo.
What's
Is the
the
author.
really?
Strega's witch?
Is the author.
Yeah.
Strega? And
Oh my
Ilicic.
gosh, is that Ilicic
Yeah,
again?
man,
I know that
Ilicic
from
is on fire.
Right
Benevento.
foot. He has beaten his man. There has to be a stat on the amount of times that Ilicic has beaten his man.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. Look at this step over.
Oof.
What?
I
It's
think
ridiculous.
Theo's gonna start singing a new song.
They're closer to making
Ilicic
a
is on
third,
fire.
dude.
It's,
He beat.
Yo, see,
no, he didn't beat Theo at that
20,
point.
I
but-
don't know who it was.
But he's on his side,
Yeah.
and he's getting a lot of freedom. So, come on, Hakimi, put in a nice cross. Porca mignotta.
Jeez.
It's been
Hakimi's
like that the whole.
passing to
Yeah,
Udinese.
today it's off. Not getting that final ball. Come on.
This goes to show, man, Atalanta never fold. Never.
Still plenty of time.
They
there's
still
a lot.
underestimated
Hey, if
me,
Milan
though. I
scores,
didn't think they
25
could get
minutes.
Atalanta's gonna have some
There
problems.
is,
Plus,
but if they keep
almost-
playing the way
almost
they're
half an
playing,
hour.
but if they
Almost
keep
half
playing the
an
way
hour.
they're going, it's gonna go 3-0. Ooh, big
Oh,
Zlats.
Zlatan putting on the Cristiano Ronaldo boots, flying high. This is the jet.
He stayed up there for a little while.
Yeah.
See if Mandzukic could help them out a lot. I mean, what an impact that would be. It's also a good way to like come in.
Come on,
Nobody's gonna blame
sure.
you if anything because nothing's going forward. But if you score, man, bro,
You're the hero,
bro,
right?
they go crazy.
Yeah, but it's 2-0. That's the thing.
You get one goal and that's it.
That's it. Sensi, come on.
Sensi for Ashley Young.
Wow,
so he's switching the
interesting.
formation.
No, he's got a couple
Oh,
more guys
yes.
coming in. Don't tell me Gagliardini. Don't tell me Gagliardini.
Please, Gagliardini.
Oh my
Perisic.
God.
He loves
Perisic for who?
for
Young?
Young, yeah.
Okay, so
Lautaro
he's
out for Sensi.
No, he's taking out.
For Sanchez. That makes sense.
Making
that makes
3
sense.
subs. Okay.
They're gonna be playing more attack.
Lautaro's been
So they're all
poor his
straight
past two
swaps.
man. You got to finish those goals in the first
straight
15
swaps.
minutes, and you close this game already, man.
Sanchez for Lautaro, Ashley Young for Perisic, and Sensi. We're waiting to see who he's coming out for. Oh, Mario Mandzukic and Rebic Castillejo, as I said, and Leal. Mandzukic looks like a freaking beast who's ready to freaking score.
He
Look
looks
at him.
hungry.
His face, man. He looks like a caged lion
Oh,
that
fame.
hasn't eaten.
How do you say you? Tu fame?
What?
How do you say hungry?
I
To who?
How do you say him? He.
Fame.
Oh, I said two. What the
You
fuck
said
does two
two.
mean?
Two means
Two
you.
it would be.
I
but
just sound stupid saying that. Basically, it's not like
you
the
want to say
right.
has hunger, like he has hunger.
Fame.
I'm just saying he fucking wants to eat,
It's
bro.
a-
He wants to
Okay.
score.
That's
three. score.
That's a third clip, bro. Today.
Mike,
Yo, he looks like
you're getting
you.
some good content, man. Yo, just want to fucking eat, man.
No,
Jeez.
Mandzukic. Mandzukic wants to
Did
eat.
you have a coffee? No, you
Not
didn't have
me.
a coffee.
No, this is my.
Look at this.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, what a tackle.
Mandzukic.
Oh, what a tackle.
Oh,
Bravo, Romero. Dai, cazzo.
Romero.
Alzati.
That was a goal. Romero stopped it before he even shot that. Oh my god! And now Atalanta are on the breakaway right now. Ooh.
Come on, Hakimi. Come on, Hakimi. Come on, Hakimi. Bring it up. One touch.
Back-to-back action, both games.
Oh, Hakimi again. Manaya. Goal.
Look at the bottom. Look at that
What?
touch
You
by
got the ball.
Romero, that was
And
genius.
then here,
and then
yeah.
here, wow. Romero.
What a beast! That was.
Listen, I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. I was wrong about Chiesa. I was wrong about Tonali, but I was right about this Romero, man. He was such a good signing for Atalanta.
Well, you can't say Tonali. I mean,
I was wrong.
what'd you say?
I said that he was going to be the best player, the best new signing. He wasn't the best new signing.
Best new signing.
he's
Okay.
My
That's
prediction.
It's for the future.
No, but
I mean.
for this
No,
season,
yeah, for
he
this
wasn't
season.
the best new signing. Hakimi and Chiesa, Morata, McKennie. There's been people that were better than him. You got to say it how it is.
We didn't know Hakimi too, but yeah, for sure. Then that Romero.
Nah, this is not a penalty, guys.
Is he owned by Juve still? Do you guys know, or did Atalanta? I think Atalanta bought him, right?
I don't know what the mechanism was, but
Maybe
they
One
definitely,
Football
they're
has
definitely
it.
going to try to get it for.
Yeah, dude, he's their
Check One
best
Football.
defender.
Check One Football. See if they have the details.
Yeah, good call.
They'll have the news for sure.
What's his first name? Christian with an H?
No, I don't think it's
No
an
H?
I don't know.
Christian Sin H.
Senza H.
Oh, Ibra, shoot! No, bad shot.
Shit.
Brahim Diaz getting about. Hey, Milan are waking up. Milan are waking up. This is dangerous for Atalanta now.
Perisic. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, Zapata. I don't know how Zapata kept onto that ball. He's crazy. Inter is still snoozing though.
And you put this guy in.
Perisic?
Maro.
He's not.
Yeah,
a
he's
left
on
wing
loan.
back,
He's
man.
on loan.
No, he's not. But like, come on.
Wow, nice touch. Sensi went out for Vidal, by the way. I
well,
heard.
Yeah. I like Sensi, man. If he just stays healthy.
We've got a donation from Jerome Abikia. Hopefully I said that. Abekia.
I said Italian, right?
Italian.
That'd be a
Italian.
CCH.
He said, Marco, remember that Italy game versus Spain when Isco was unstoppable? He's on the Madrid bench while Spaghetti Legs Ramsey plays for Juve.
Spaghetti legs.
Oh, man.
Pedi spaghetti.
Jerome, I like that comment. Jerome, I like that comment a lot. That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
I have no caffeine
can-
in me.
We can start sell. We can bring that up to like Barilla or someone.
Yeah.
Sell some spaghetti.
Can you
legs.
imagine that as a sponsor? Like, we just call somebody out every single week.
And instead of giving the
Spaghetti
aardvark
legs.
for the worst of the week, you
We
give
gotta-
a pack of.
We
Tapiro.
got to
Yeah.
think of some more pasta. If anybody wants to put in the chat
That's
some ideas,
funny,
we'll get
man.
some another pasta nicknames.
Like, or also, you ever heard of like the mortadella of the week? Like,
Yeah. Who will be the Mika Ilicic? Oh, Mama Ilicic.
Corner, Ilicic
Hit it
almost
with your
bagged
right,
him.
man.
we got a couple people that sell mozzarella over here.
There you go.
We could do the mozzarella of the week.
Mozzarella of the week. That's a good
Well,
one.
Yeah.
Ludovico's always says that. When we go to play
Yeah.
with Ludovico, he calls people mozzarellas.
Yeah.
So this guy looks like a mozzarella out there.
Translation? What's
Ramsey
the translation of a
Shit, he kept
mozzarella?
calling me
Okay.
that.
You just thought he was hungry.
He's like, no, I'm Greek. Feta. Feta. Not mozzarella.
And then he said something in Napolitano. I don't know what he said. Oh, Zapata off the post! A header from the corner, almost 3-0 from Atalanta.
Milan need to wake up now. Milan, that's your
my
lifeline.
God.
AC Milan, your lifeline was that post. Score a goal right now, 2-1. You still got 20 minutes to go.
Zapata.
Wow.
Zapata almost. Look at this header, guys. He was
Unmarked,
wide open.
but unmarked
He was
again.
wide open.
Tonali. Mamma
You're gonna
mia.
put Tonali
how you gonna put-
on
yeah,
Zapata.
seriously, that does not
Are you
work.
kidding me?
Vai, Hakimi,
Are you
dai.
kidding me?
1-2.
Hakimi, make another mistake.
Oh, Hakimi. Oh, Hakimi 2 inches away from scoring. I don't know, 2
Man.
inches, but
Come on, man.
oh my God.
My dad just sent a text in the group. Milan are lucky. It should be 4-0.
No, to be honest, he's right.
He's very right. But
Time to
Hakimi
wake
did
up,
everything
Milan.
right, man.
Come on,
Oh.
man. Come on.
Gotta put it on
Yeah,
frame.
Hakimi did well there, man.
Gotta put it on frame.
Milan, Inter are getting a lot of chances. They'll score. They'll win this.
Yeah, easy.
I'm wondering if Milan could come
Who's
back.
gonna win this? You said.
Nah, Inter's gonna win this.
I
Think
thought
they're
you're
gonna
talking
tie
about the
Udinese?
bottom, dude.
Easy,
Oh, I was like, what are you
easy.
talking
Oh,
about?
they'll score. They're getting a lot of chances, man. They have plenty.
I mean, it's 15 minutes.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, but
Minimum 15 minutes.
But we gotta get on it now. Not
You got plenty of time, man.
You can
There's
sleep
so
for 10
much
minutes.
time.
10-minute
Yeah,
nap.
seriously.
I go back.
93rd
Take a
minute.
power nap,
I don't
bro.
want to go to 93rd minute. Still like
Oh,
this.
Zapata
Zapata
is-
bulldozing his way through.
What a ball! Oh!
Ilicic
Missed that.
messed up.
Ilicic.
Ilicic,
Zapata.
he screwed up.
Oh,
Ilicic,
and a
he-
diving
Why
header.
Why did he try to stop
Atalanta's
the ball?
all over them.
He didn't want to.
He
take
should
it
have
with
hit
his
it one
right foot.
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted
He
another
tried to
gun.
pull it
And
back.
he has the ability to do
That
it
was
too.
poor.
I don't know what was that.
That was
He was
very-
gonna
He
try to
expected a
make it
slide.
really, really too fancy. Just touch it, duck.
He
Yeah, he
expected
tried
he was
to-
going to
yeah,
block
yeah.
it. He thought he was going
That
to
was stupid.
Yeah, but you gotta hit it one time. You don't have the time in Italy. You're not gonna have the time.
He would have hit
Drag
it.
it back to
he,
your left and
he
then-
would have had to hit it midair.
Would've
Like he
been
would have
very,
hit
very
it
hard. Yeah, yeah.
instead of low. That's the only thing. Because he had it covered. Wow.
Atalanta,
Atalanta.
so
They
dominant.
reaffirmed. I thought it was going to be a draw. But Atalanta gave me even more confidence how good they are.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's insane how good this team is. And like I said, rocky start in the beginning, but I think it's the same Atalanta that we've knew the past couple of seasons for sure. Lukaku.
Oh, penalty.
Penalty or no?
Inter? No.
No, I thought it was a pen.
Oh,
Zapata!
Zapata. No.
Yeah!
Oh my God! 3-0 Zapata gets his goal!
Die, Duvan.
Oh my, this Atalanta, guys, they are no joke.
Come
They're
on.
no myth. They're here. They're here to cement themselves in one of the best Italian teams in Serie A the past few seasons.
Damn.
Incredible stuff. Convincing
Zapata and
convincing
Ilicic have been
performance.
fantastic tonight, I have to say. To be
And
honest,
Zapata was wasteful.
It's pretty much deserved right now.
100%.
This
Mamma
is-
mia.
It's
They're
been
winning
all
everything.
Dude, Milan
Look at
haven't,
this
Milan
team.
have not
Milan
woken
haven't
up.
showed up.
I don't know where the defense is. Half the
Yeah.
guys are standing forward,
my
but then they
God.
don't even attack well.
Milan
when they
haven't
go
showed
forward.
up at all.
Wow.
Zapata, he deserved it. He deserved this goal.
Oh yeah.
He worked so much off the ball, holding the ball.
Is that Romero who got the assist?
Yeah, you're right.
Bro,
What's-
that's crazy.
Yo, they
That's
play
crazy.
attack or die football, man.
I like
Dude,
Romero, man.
all out.
I like him a lot.
Your dad, sorry, should be 5-0. Yo, your dad,
Yeah, he's an
no
addict.
remorse.
Yeah, he's bad when he gets that.
He's very blunt with what he says,
he's
and he
very
doesn't
blunt.
care. Which I respect.
All right, come on. Udinese, we need a goal. Udinese, De Paul.
Let's go Inter, die.
De Paul. Did they check that? It looked like they checked that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No?
No penalty.
Could Inter take advantage is the question. Are they mentally
Winter
up there?
champs.
Come
Congrats.
on.
We
guys
gotta
won
win this
something.
game first.
No, you
Congrats,
guys got
bro.
the seal direct.
Come on, congrats.
Power nap. Knock him out with it. That's funny.
Four.
Oh my
There's four.
gosh.
Here's four. Oh, Madonna mia.
All right, so I guess we watch the top, right? Inter
Yeah.
Udinese. Wait for this Inter goal to happen. What minute do you think the Inter's goal is going to happen? We should play a game.
84th minute.
84th, okay. I'll say 86. I say Inter win 2-0.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
I say 3.
How about we get one first? I'll take the one.
Man, a mistake from Handanovic would be nice.
What's
the
this guy
hell
doing,
just
man?
happened?
This guy's running into the screen. You're like, what the freak?
I'm fucking freezing, boys.
You don't pay for the heat.
It's expensive in New York.
Put on a sweatshirt, man. We got plenty of culture
I can't leave this. Too much action. Thanks, bud.
Look at that. Who loves you, Mike?
Thanks, Marcus.
I just wanted to hear him stop talking. That's
I appreciate
if
it.
we got to hear this guy say
I'm
it's
shivering,
freezing.
bro. It not only keeps me warm, but I rep calcio too. What else do you want? Not a Pete advertisement.
Paris is just open.
It's a little tight. No more bread for me.
Stay off the pita.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Dope.
fancy. Beautiful.
That's
I like my
Not
color
as good
better,
as
bro.
yours, though. Come
I
on.
was about
Nice
to say,
blue,
my
right?
color is better. Blue.
Light blue, isn't it?
You're
I
colorblind,
am a
Mike?
little colorblind.
No
to be
wonder you
honest.
switch all those teams. You don't know which one you're looking at.
Man. Wow. So, guys, as it stands, Milan are still winter champions. Inter would need a win over here, so they hop them on the table. But as of now, 80th minute, Inter don't look... They're still knocking on the door, but nothing too convincing from them. And Milan are down 3-0, so... And less than 10 minutes left. There's not much they could do.
Yeah. No, Inter are getting the chances, but they're not finishing them. And this has been something all year as a kind of a trend where we're not able to finish the first, second chance that we get. It always takes 5, 6, 7, 8 to finish. And even with Juve, I mean, Vidal scored, but how many goals did Lautaro miss?
Missed a hat trick himself, you know? Yeah, exactly.
So these are things that
They got to be addressed.
you got to be able to finish. Top strikers, like I said, they put the ball in the back of the net.
To be fair, Udinese has had a good string of results too, but yeah, like again, there's no,
but
it's not an excuse.
You're going for the Scudetto.
Yeah.
You're not the average team. You're Inter. So let's see what we got coming. Next 10 minutes gotta
Marco
be
looked over with a little
pressure.
semi-smirk.
No, I want Inter to win right now, actually. Scudetto, winter champs is important.
Muriel
I know the
coming on.
storylines already.
Atalanta up 3-0. Muriel's coming on. That says
That's
enough
crazy.
about Gasperini in his football. That guy's a
So you said
maniac.
82nd or 84th?
84th, I said. 84th.
Mike, what minute did you say?
80
You waited for
82nd, 84th, and 86th. The 3-0 I said.
No one said
Oh, you said
82nd.
82nd?
What?
You said
No, I just
82nd.
made it up. I said 3 goals Inter are going to score.
1 minute will they score the first goal?
They're not going to score the first goal. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just
What?
being
Oh,
honest,
nice little
yeah.
De Paul banger, man. I'm
De
smelling
Paolo.
it.
Di
I think I'm
Paolo.
getting my smell back, man. I smell it.
What does it smell like, Marco?
It smells good.
Mario Mandzukic.
Jesus Christ, Atalanta. Jesus Christ, Atalanta.
No remorse from
This team is
Atalanta.
crazy.
They're a machine. Get one more midfielder in this Mercato, and maybe another defender, and they're looking good.
No. Come on. What kind of cross is that?
82nd minute. Inter still need a goal. If
It's a foul.
Inter would get one goal. Oh, he pulled him down.
That could be something.
He pulled him down.
Okay, yellow.
Just a yellow.
That
Just a
could-
yellow.
Yeah, that could have been.
Just a yellow.
The other guy was right there.
Just a yellow.
Michael, what do you think? Orange?
Should be a foul the other way.
Foul the other way.
Look, the first one. Look at Barella. Watch.
Pete, I love it.
Watch.
I love it, Pete.
What
Watch.
did he say the other
Look,
time? Too?
look.
Oh, he was smart.
He just jumped right into him. And
Look at
again,
this, look at this,
e che
look at this.
cazzo vuoi, oh? He just threw himself into him,
He's
and he threw the
holding
same
him
thing.
like a
Boom, boom,
little
boom.
koala.
E che cazzo? You can't just barge yourself in.
Yeah, maybe not as hard as I thought.
What was
They
that?
kind of ran
Come on.
into each other.
Red card. The
Look,
guy.
he's holding onto his shirt.
What?
That's why, you know?
He fell. He ran into him. What do you want him
He
to
did,
do?
he did run
Come
into
on.
him too. Yeah, not a red. Not a
Come
red.
on.
Not a red. Not a red.
Mamma mia, Zapata's an animal, man. He's unbelievable. Great. Hey, Conte. Come on, man.
No.
Why are you touching that ball, man?
From Lab Gorilla, Atalanta are Champions League team. Why anyone thought Milan would beat them is beyond me. I mean, I wouldn't say
Milan's
that. Yo,
in first place.
Milan's the most informed. You could say
They're
so.
still in first place,
Yeah,
even
exactly.
with this, as long as Inter
We,
don't
we
win.
know we know Atalanta are good. That's why it was sort of like 50-50 on this one.
Brahim.
There's only really 2 games that Milan have not
Juventus
performed.
and this.
This Juventus game and this Atalanta game.
It's true.
So
And some questionable games
I think
with
Milan.
like defense.
I thought the Juventus game was more of a fluke that they lost in that sense.
Me too.
And,
Atalanta has beat
is
Juventus.
unbelievable.
Juventus has gone on to win the league, and Atalanta has knocked Juventus out in the same season of Coppa Italia. They beat Juventus 3-0 too. Let's
That's
not
right.
forget.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, Atalanta has done this to every team.
But this
Nobody. Look what they did to PSG until the last couple seconds, and then going into extra time.
Yeah.
They could do it to any team. So I would not.
So our stance still stays the same with Atalanta, even without Papa.
Well, I was the one who put them
Right.
still in Champions League. I put them as that fourth spot. I said it's going to be.
I think I
Inter,
put them
Milan,
yeah, I did
Juventus,
put them.
and Atalanta.
I said Lazio. I wish I could
I still
switch
think
them now.
that
I put Atalanta as
for me,
third.
for me, that's where how who's fourth?
My
No,
beginning
we did
one
it. We
was
did it the
Lazio.
other day
Oh,
when we answered.
I said.
I
I
don't
think I
you
said Napoli.
Atalanta. Yeah, you said Napoli.
Yeah,
No, you didn't say Napoli because we said, oh, none of us mentioned Napoli.
and then I think I added them. Well, whatever. I don't care. Atalanta, dude, they're good, man. They're good.
Mandzukic.
Nice.
Wow, Jesus, yo, this team
Oh
is
my
freaking
God.
crazy. That
Oh,
one
shit, I
touch
didn't change the
football.
score.
That one touch football. 84th minute. Oh, you got it
Did
from
it
the
hit the
top.
post?
Oh, you're wrong for the 84th, by the way.
Ah, that's all right.
I'll be right
as
for
long
the
as we
86th.
score. Just score.
I didn't say who's gonna score.
No. I think you meant Inter.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Let's see what you do, Perisic. Let's see. Wow, what a move.
You should love him, bro. He won the triplete.
Yeah. I guess he's got to change his diet. Just schnitzel, hot dogs, Wurzel,
Bratwurst.
and bratwurst.
Bratwurst
and
is good, man.
Sounds like Babe
And,
Ruth over here.
uh,
Beer.
pretzel, beer,
It's
and a
nice,
little
man.
bit of sauerkraut. That should be Perisic.
Sauerkraut is very
Diet.
good.
This guy. Continue the run, man.
Oh, nice ball from Mandzukic.
Mario Mandzukic.
Oh, yeah, we have to call Antonio. You're right.
We will. Easy.
My dad is still texting.
I can picture Dad with a little smiley face, has a little hot cocoa on the side, and just sipping away.
Come on.
P 87th minute.
Yeah,
almost.
it's okay. The game is 90 minutes long.
It's
So-
true. Plus extra time.
Exactly.
But let's see.
Lautaro. When you have the ball to score, you gotta
Lautarito.
score.
Oh, Pete's thinking about the regrets already. That's not good.
Oh, but you gotta score. You gotta finish.
As a striker, especially. Oh, Atalanta!
Whoa.
Yo, Atalanta are so crazy. These guys never stop. The freight trains that don't stop. Damn, Zapata still got that.
Oh my God, Perisic!
I missed it. And I think he missed it too. Let's see.
Beautiful.
Oh,
1-2.
nice 1-2 with Lukaku.
He hit the ball way too hard too.
He's saying Perisic though.
It was Perisic, boy. Perisic gotta finish.
He was 20 yards
He's gotta
ahead
get
of
the
the
ball.
ball.
He's gotta get the ball. Good job. Come on. Turn it
I'm still
up.
complaining about this, man. Jeez.
Complaining.
Oh! Is that Brahim? Brahim with the ball in the box.
Oh my God.
That's it. Ibra, too
That was a
far
great
for
idea.
Ibra.
It was a
too
great
far
idea,
for him.
Brahim. I like Brahim, man.
My ears just exploded. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah, what'd you scream at Perisic for? What was it?
He didn't finish.
It wasn't even his fault, dude. It was 10 yards ahead of him.
I don't
the
care.
ball.
You
You
gotta
couldn't
get to
get
that
that.
I don't care. He wasn't even on the field. He should have finished.
He should have flew. He should have grew wings and got to that.
Come on. No, but to who, man? Are you kidding me? Bro,
From Bob Marley, Darmian is better than Perisic. What do you think of that?
From who? Bob Marley.
Yeah. And we're
Who? Darmian?
popular.
Yes, I agree.
As a wing back,
I agree.
right?
Yeah, I agree. I actually want to see Darmian start with Hakimi as the left fullback, not Ashley Young. I want to see Darmian start because I think he does a
He has
solid
more.
job. Yeah.
But defensively, I think Ashley Young's a little bit better.
Darmian is more defensive.
Wow. 89th minute at the Inter game. The time is dwindling down. But I'm sure there'll be a nice 2-3 minutes extra time.
The minimum. Come on, it's got to be 3 minutes.
Peter's hoping 6.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Look at this guy.
Zlatan just went an acrobatic kick.
Look at this guy. This Paris is nostra. Hey, chiama il fa.
Rocco said, ask Peter if he wants to trade coaches with Roma now.
Yeah, Fonseca would do great with Inter.
You think?
Sure.
No 3-5-2, right?
Oof.
There was Zlatan went for that back heel. Almost broke Romero's face.
4 minuti, he says.
3-0 Atalanta's beating Milan and 0-0 Udinese is tied with...
4 minutes. Come on, ref. Let's go.
Could they do it? Could Inter do it? They need 1 goal.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm just trying to build hype. Jesus.
Rosso pure, bravo.
Sent off.
Who? Conte?
Conte, yeah.
No, his assistant, alright?
Oriali or Conte?
I thought it was Oriali.
No, I think Conte.
Oh, Conte, you're right. I wonder what he told him.
Sempre tu, say.
That's
What is that?
Yeah. Always you.
Oh, boy.
Sempre tu, say.
Damn.
Me, this game got 6 minutes, and there was no stoppage of play.
Yo, there's
Peter,
3
I know.
goals.
Our game
though.
was...
Dude, there's 3
Peter,
goals, too.
Peter.
3 goals what?
I'm going
They
to need you to
scored.
calm down.
There's
Give
3
me
goals.
a card. Go ahead.
There's 3 goals. Bro, 4. I would have gave 3 minutes. I thought 4 was more.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know.
I think I got good idea. For Antonio. We got to get
Give
yellow,
one for
yellow and
Antonio.
red cards over here. For Antonio when he goes off.
Give a good idea for Conte because he needs some. Oh, Zapata. Bro, what are you shooting? These guys get too trigger happy with these shots.
That's all right. It's 3-0. They can shoot all they
Yeah,
want.
that's true. That's true.
We get a decent cross, man. Maybe.
I think there's still 1 good chance for Inter to do something.
Yeah, no, we have the chance, but
Maybe
let's
2.
get a decent cross.
Oh. Our boy Darun on the big screen. Let's see.
Ah, shit. Gotta post this.
Milan have a corner in the 92nd minute.
Lukaku. Oh, lay it off, man.
Ooh, Zlatan. Scramble in the box.
Of course. Of course. Bravo, Bastoni. Prendila.
Yo, Milan. All
right.
Oh, Kessie outside. Oh my God! What a shot!
Good
Wow.
tackle, De Vrij. Good tackle.
Diaz with a shot. I
Take
thought
him
that
to
was
the
going
corner.
top
Come on,
90.
get to that ball.
Did it clip the post?
Shit. It's a tie. This game's gonna end in a tie. You gotta freaking...
Getting the scoreboards ready on Instagram right now. We're going to need everybody to hop over there right away.
Guys, hop over there. Please leave some comments, likes, engage, please. It means a lot to us.
Let's go crazy.
Less than a minute left in the Inter game.
Inter, at the moment, if they would get a goal, they would become winter champs. If not, AC Milan will still be winter champs. 19 out of the last 26 times a team won halfway through, they ended up going to win the Scudetto.
Well done, De Vrij, man. What a beast. Come on. What?
Foul? How's it a foul?
Oh,
Great
you
call,
are
ref.
kidding me.
Great call,
You
ref.
are kidding me. You're crazy. You are crazy. I don't know where this is a foul. Get the hell out of here. He's pulling him. Every time Inter has a chance to go over, they don't. It's like Conte doesn't want that. He wants to stay where he's at. Just calmly get the team there. Lautaro's got to finish. Lautaro has to finish. Aki.
I'm getting the post,
Waiting
Mike.
for the, okay.
Engage with.
Yeah. We got
Mm.
oh, send it over. And looks like Inter finished 0-0
Terrible.
Udinese, and now it
W
looks
for
like
Juventus.
we're just waiting for the whistle. But Milan are the winter champs, campioni
That's it. Yeah,
d'inverno.
Milan are winter champs. Yes,
So
sir.
congratulations to Milan. Incredible first half of the season, an incredible second half of the last season too. Even though they lost this game, they've been incredible.
Guys, we will call Antonio in just a minute. I'm going to get this post up. Everybody drive traffic there, and then we will call. Once we get our branded post with one football up, I will call Antonio, okay?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Listen, Milan, obviously they're disappointed in this game, the result.
Overall,
but
what do you
they're
think?
winter champions. They can keep that title all they want. I'd rather them have it than us. And we'll see.
Uh-oh,
we'll
another
see
red
it
card.
in May.
Oriale. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Oriale's
He's
going at him.
first.
My man. Mike, get the Instagram link, too. Let's link it right away. That's what I was trying to word to you.
Put it in the chat here, you're saying?
Yeah. So we'll drive everybody towards it.
The post.
With
Yeah.
some likes, comments, all that
Oriale
kind of good
looks
stuff.
looks like Conte's been a bad influence on Oriale. I remember he was a very calm guy back in the day.
Antonio will love that comment. All right. Is it almost?
No, but Inter disappointing that you can't finish. They had some chances. You know, that's why when you have the chance, especially Lautaro, who is supposed to be this great player, you have the number 10 for Inter, you got to make sure that you finish those chances in the first half. And the game, they say in Italian, it goes downhill from there. So, you know, you have the opportunity. Milan's playing Atalanta. You do gain 1 point, 2 points behind Milan for the top. You know, you're right in the position to potentially, you know, win the Scudetto, but you got to gain all the points that you can. Every game is vital.
It's true. And these small points add up at the end,
and
too.
they add up, yeah, especially versus Udinese, who are in the bottom half of the table. They're not particularly doing great. You gotta win.
Yeah,
That's
full
it.
time from both games right now. Guys, go on our Instagram. I'll put the link. Make sure to like it up for the scoreboards, comment, like. Means a lot to us, all you guys are doing. And we really appreciate anyone that stayed in the live stream. You know, some sad results for Peter and Antonio, I'm sure, didn't get the results that they wanted.
Okay, it's up.
But regardless, I will post the link of the post right now, guys. So if you're in the stream, click it up and drop some comments and likes.
Yes, sir.
It's up. Wow. Peter,
Crazy.
did you ever expect that Milan would be winter champions at this point? Going into the season?
Going into the season, no. I would have said Inter, Juventus, even Roma I wasn't too high on, but I would say Inter, Juventus definitely were my two favorites. If it was not one, it was the other. So Milan has impressed, yes.
Where do you think this result, Milan being in first place, Inter being in second, does for the Scudetto race?
I mean, I don't think anything really changes much. The only thing that between the two Milan teams, right, Inter and Milan, but what it does do with this loss and with Inter tying is the guys that are in the back, if they win, they get those 3 points. They're inching their way up, right? So the season, we're only halfway there now. We still have a whole other half to go. So there's plenty of time for any team to really make a run for it. I don't think so. In this case, I think if Inter probably gets winter champions, right, there's a little bit more pressure. They will create all this thing. Oh,
sure.
Inter. You know, there's still more pressure on Inter, but Milan having this fake title, the winter champions, now, you know, the Milan players are saying, okay, we have a serious chance to win this and maybe feel a little bit more pressure. You know, Ibrahimovic, that guy is cool with it. Mm-hmm. You know, he's built with it. But other players, you know, time will tell, right? It's a test.
Do you think this is just a hiccup too for Milan?
Listen, they got beat by a very good Atalanta team.
Yeah, nothing to take away from them, right?
Yeah, I mean,
They just didn't show up, maybe you're saying, for this game? Because they
Well-
really didn't offer that much in attack.
the way that Atalanta plays, they control the game,
Uh-huh.
right? Milan is used to controlling the game, but they couldn't do it this time around. It's, you know, the team considering, even though they're in first, winter champions, it's a newly put together team. So you're gonna have these hiccups. They're not gonna have that same dominant effect. Maybe next year or the next time that they verse them, they're gonna know how to play better versus them.
That's fair. I feel like whenever you play Atalanta, though, man, it's so hard to predict how they are. Like, you can probably get them defensively, but outscoring them, I think, is the real problem. Because these guys average like they did today, 3 goals a game almost. So that's over 3 goals. I think it's 3.3. I don't have it exactly.
With Atalanta, you have to be able to break the man up. They leave the defenders 1v1 a lot of times, and you have to be able to break that 1v1. And you have to play gritty and you have to play hungry because they're going to beat you physically. They're going to beat you running and stuff like that. So you have to match that effort.
And considering their defense did get better too with Romero, I'm looking at it now. They conceded the same amount of goals as Inter. Milan, they only conceded 1 more goal extra on top of them. So we've been saying leaky defense from Atalanta. They really tightened that up, and I feel like that was the biggest problem for them, and I think they'll only get better from there.
Guys, I also, about Romero, I see Mattia Polibio, our boy, commented, Romero is class on our latest scoreboard. If you guys know him, TikTok sensation, big Juventus fan too. But yeah, Romero, I agree. We were saying that all night, that Romero is amazing. Guys, I'm going to call Antonio in just a minute. Mike, one more time, pop the link to our Instagram in the chat right now. And I want everybody that we have in here, go on, drop a comment, show some love. If you haven't downloaded the OneFootball app, let's show them the power of our cultural community. They're supporting IFTV. It helps us do more things, and we hope to do more with them in the future. So if you want to see more of that and us to step up quality, step up all this kind of production, then download the OneFootball app. Use the link that we have sent. I'll even comment the direct link. Mike, write the direct link in the chat and the Instagram link. Yeah. Let's call Antonio. What's our strategy with Antonio right now?
There is no strategy. Antonio's going to find a way to get out. I think he does a better job than Conte in getting out. So let's put that. Yeah, let's put that out there.
First things first, I have to tell him that we're on live. We always got to be careful with Antonio. You never know.
He's going to say, we're not dead yet. Okay, what else? We're not dead yet. We're still in first place. We'll eat the crumbs. Winter champions. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
I think you got it all, P.
Come on, Anto.
Don't fail us now.
Yo, Anto, you're on live right now to the fans. We wanted to say, we know Milan lost, but you are winter champions. How do you feel?
We are in first place, right?
Yes, sir.
I feel great. I feel good. Na 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 na. You know the song I feel good?
No, how does it go? How does it go?
Huh?
How does it go?
I feel good. Ba-da, 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 ba. We are in first place. Da, 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 da. I feel good. Ba-da, 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 ba. That Inter sucks.
Anto, now try saying that without crying.
You were the gift that keeps on giving, Antonio. So what do you make of the game? I mean, you lost, but you're still in first place.
To me, the penalty was not a penalty on us. I mean, the Kessier was a.
I agree.
The ball. That was not a penalty. And Atalanta played better. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to lie. Atalanta played a little better than us, and
A little.
you know, they deserved the win, but we didn't deserve the 3-0. We could have scored a couple of.
You should have deserved the 5-0, Antonio.
My dad said that you guys should have lost 5-0. What's your response to him?
Tell your father to go screw himself. Okay.
Antonio, you sound a little bit like Antonio Conte. The way that you say, oh, it wasn't a penalty. You're always trying. Why are you getting out of that?
You guys should have been walking all over Udinese. What happened?
We
Shut the hell up. Freaking game, you damn idiot.
which game were you watching, Anton? Were you watching the Inter game or the Milan game?
I was watching the Inter game.
I figured that. You got so disappointed with Milan, you turned it off and you put on the Inter game, huh?
Yeah, I was trying to learn something from Conte's strategy.
What's the strategy?
Yeah, the strategy of the losers.
Well, congratulations, Antonio. Winter champs, which is good. By the way, stat for you. Out of the last 26 seasons, 19 out of the 26 who became winter champions went on to win the Scudetto.
Well, listen, you trying to put the words in my mouth. I told you, we're not supposed to be winning anything. anything for us that we're getting is gravy, okay? So stop putting words in my mouth.
I simply
just
said
gave you a
stat.
stat.
Antonio, this is intellectual
Lui è statistica.
prostitution.
Take your stats,
And
shove
shove it up.
Your, you know what, okay? Guys, we are in first place with all of you guys hating us. Is good. That's the good luck that we have. All the hate, it transforms is beautiful.
Anto, why don't you send it? You're like I said, you're live, so the people are hearing you. They're loving your comments.
I don't care.
No.
He goes,
I know.
I don't care.
But just send a quick little message before we hang up to everybody that's watching.
Ragazzi, siamo primi
In
In
English.
In English.
Okay, everybody that you listening to us, we are still first place thanks to Conte and thanks to all of those haters that you are watching live on the studio. Have a nice weekend.
All right, Anto, I'll see ya.
Ciao, Anto.
Bro, he's on
Wow.
the
So we
lane.
kind of expected that. A little bitter, a little sour,
got
but he understood.
2 out of 3.
I feel good.
Oh, sorry.
And yo, you see how on the spot he already had the.
He's a
the
good
Milan?
sport about it.
Bro, Antonio's like Eminem of our days, you know?
He
Like
loves
the
that
guy
man,
could
too.
get on the stage and just
Yeah.
spit game,
Go
man.
about.
When we drove to Philadelphia to do the live stream over there,
Oh my god.
I was like, bro, he started playing Eminem. He's like, yo, you got Eminem on the playlist? And we started putting
He
it.
was singing
Nice.
till I collapsed like crazy.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
He wanted
knows
one
it a lot.
specific song.
I think he watched 8 Mile, and he's like, I loved it.
That was fun. I didn't expect that.
Guys, for everybody that's watching, I think big for Juventus though, right?
Oh yeah, for the
Juventus,
other teams, for all the
Roma,
other teams.
Juventus, Napoli,
Yeah.
Big.
all the teams they gotta win.
Big day for them. Again, thank you for everybody that's watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We had so many talking points across. Make sure, again, one last time, One Football. Mike, put the direct app to download. Put the link.
My computer died. If
Your
you could do
computer
it,
died.
yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
it's no problem.
That's
You
good.
see-
I put it before though.
Yeah, but don't worry. I'll fix your problem right now.
It's
One
not-
Football.
You should have the
I know. I didn't have the
Bring it back
extension.
to
Marco
life.
took the extension.
So, guys, make sure hit the download button, support One Football as they are supporting us. Try the augmented reality thing. That's awesome.
And go on IG to comment that you were from the stream, and we'll hit up a couple of comments.
Yes,
also.
sir. Anything else? Yeah, you can win culture merch too if
That's
you
right.
send screenshots of doing that. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.
Ciao,
Bye,
guys.
Ciao, ragazzi.
Forza Calcio, right?
That's right, baby.